All right. All right, looks like Zerox's team is in here, so if we can have a... we are looking for Void, Low Sky, and PX Shadow. Low Sky and Shadow. Looks like Shadow is...
waiting on you guys.
Not here yet. Low Sky
There we go.
is.
Low Sky showing up.
All right. Let me make sure we've got this rocking and rolling.
Oh, he left and joined. Left and joined. I think he's here.
Up, up, up. All right.
And there's Shadow.
Hey,
Awesome.
here we go. All winners matches are being streamed here, correct. Actually, what we're going to do, in the interest of everyone's time, is we are going to do how we normally do during the community tournament. So if you are not in this match, if you are not Zerox, Backx, and the Void crew, go ahead and find your partners however you can. Go ahead and play through your match. And what we'll be doing is we'll be selecting a fight out of each round up until we get to the semifinals, at which point we'll stream everything.
Which I hope includes a medium bot.
Yes. Because that would be awesome. Did you program the AI? Is that why you're excited?
No.
Don't lie to me, Redless.
No, I did not. I worked on them a tiny bit. But no, not so much. But we haven't worked on them in a while, so.
Yeah, they like.
There's certain things that they don't know about.
They like that.
Like how to play Brawl Ball efficiently. They just don't really have the concept.
Well, we'll probably have to give that a pass again when we put in bow, right? So we can teach them how to bow.
Yeah, at some point they will need to know.
Oh man. All right, for noobs like Low Sky, there are no stances in the standard rule set. Standard rule set indicates that no stances will be used during any ranked or tournament organized Brawlhalla event, largely because none of us can figure out what stances are actually good for it. And because it would be confusing.
All right, good luck, guys. I think we're almost ready to hop in.
Yep, it looks like they are going through their picks and bans right now. You know, what I've come to notice with tournaments is that the first match is always like, what's happening? What's happening?
Is this a tournament? What's going on?
Are things working as intended?
The answer is almost always no, or
Yeah. Something like that. It's always a little confusing.
How many people find their rhythm?
Then it all comes together. Oh man, my computer's acting a little funny. I may have to rejoin. Oh wait, looks like the game is about to start. We are underway.
Right. The first 2v2 of the tournament starting out here. Zerox
3, 2, 1.
and Dr. Dingle PhD in Wombology versus PX Shadow and Low Sky. I had to wait for the game to load so I can read the full name.
Of course, you know that was a very good pronunciation.
Yes.
And we are underway here on Blackguard Keep.
A lot of damage being thrown around.
Starting off with a nice bomb explosion is
Bob
always
always finds the teammate. I think we can probably prove that with data.
Bomb does always find a teammate. This is very true.
Zerox looking pretty red already. Getting hit with that side air.
Yeah, Zerox probably one of the best roll-ins on the ladder right now, and he's been, sticking with it through thick and thin. Wombology either, saving or love-tapping his partner there. PX Shadow gets the first knockout with a nice recovery.
Out there. Fourth Sentinel, nicely done.
Man, blue team just suddenly clears the board.
Yeah, seriously. I think that was 100% of thrown items now thrown by red team have gone to teammates. And there's another one. Oh my god. So good.
Yep, blue team is up a whole 2 stocks right now. Boys in blue hanging onto their first stock, but Zerox trying to get that knockout on the Low Sky.
For sure. All this damage that blue team could get in this amount of time is so important. If they're able to get enough that the next knockout is fairly easy, they will be in a good position. And there goes down Blue Taros.
Yep,
No,
PX Shadow still alive. He does find another knockout. That's 2 knockouts for him using those guitars. PX Shadow, probably the scariest Sentinel in existence right now. I have lost a numerous number of games to this guy.
And he just will not be taken out. Still staying alive, making use of this life.
Oh, double signatures onto Bryn there. PX Shadow still refusing to die, playing it safe. Low Sky doing the front line over there.
Making use of this first stock.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Nice from Sir Roland.
Zerox gets a nice knockout there. Seems like he's been doing a lot of the work. I haven't seen too many moves yet from our doctorate candidate over here, but we'll see. Maybe he's just warming up. You know, I feel like warm-up's an important factor.
Yes, yes it is. And it's not that one-sided right now. There's only one stock difference. There is quite a bit of damage difference between PX Shadow and the rest of the players, but I bet they are not out of this just yet.
Oh, Zerox gets hit by the side air there as Low Sky finds his target and gets another.
Gosh. Brutal side airs coming out from Low Sky.
And just totally controlling that left side of the map.
And now it's a 1v2. Now it's pretty difficult.
Yep. It is incredibly hard to come back from this. But you know, it's Zerox. He's on the king, man. Oh, as he gets the knockout on the Low Sky.
He gets the first one.
Oh man, but PX Shadow is really good at putting down that damage using the guitars. Everybody's
already in deep orange.
You know, and it's funny because in this situation, you know, with team damage on, you always got to be a little bit careful, so...
It seems easier than it is. When it's 2v1, you feel really safe, and I've been taken out so many times from things like that. An accidental side heavy, and there goes the taunt as well. This guy not worried at all about the side heavy hitting his teammate. Goes out of time.
Oh man, but Zerox's in a bad place now, doesn't even have a weapon. Blue team's putting down map control. Zerox finds the lance. Can he get a redemption knockout?
He decides to charge the recovery. That was very dangerous. Oh! Low Sky reads the movement to the right and punishes with a ground pound. Well played, guys.
Brutal ground pound from Zerox, or into Zerox, rather.
Yeah.
Blue team does take the first match, and hey, look, devs, we got a bug report. Okay, cool.
Bug report? What happened?
I got a fatal error. as you just laughed. Yes. Just mocking me.
Alright, I did not get a fatal error. So I'm still in the lobby.
So you're
that
good
is
to
fantastic.
go. Well, that must be nice. So many bugs have been logged on my stream. You know, this is part of expanded dev testing. You know, this is all part of the process.
Oh man, I wonder. I don't even know what would have changed there. All right, we got our first task for Monday.
Yeah. All right, so we're going on to round 2, and we'll see if Zerox and PhD is going to be able to come back and pick up a match or not. You know, it's funny in these community tournaments where the seeding is done by a random lazy person in the middle of the night, where it's hard to tell if matchups are even.
Yeah, I mean,
eventually once we build out like a beautiful tournament structure, all these things will be beautifully seeded based on like ladder ranking.
I can see that working.
It'll be so nice. Oh man, somebody followed. Thanks, Born of 53200.
All right, get into match 2 here. Looks like it will be on Twilight Grove. I do like watching 2v2s on this map. It's pretty small, which means more chaos, which I love. So,
are you all about the chaos?
All about the chaos, man.
Chaos, gravity cancels, and
just as much absurdity you can shove into a match. That's what I'm about.
Well, damage is getting dispersed pretty evenly early on. Looks like everybody's trying to keep to those separate parts of the map as Low Sky goes down into the deep red. See if Team Red can pick him off or not.
Luxury almost landing the boat bar neutral heavy with the hammer there on 2 targets. That would have been huge. But they both dodge away.
And PX Shadow was searching for that recovery signature again. Nobody knocked out yet.
Low Sky very much in the red. Now red's even red. There we go. Low Sky first knockout. Nicely done. Oh, so close to landing the side heavy.
Those fields as Low Sky cleans up.
He does clean up. The bomb's coming back, but no. Players dodge accordingly.
And PX Shadow is just sticking to this Scarlet left and right. No breathing space at all.
This guy getting dive kicked down into that corner, but he makes it back just fine. No follow-up there from Zerox. Good damage coming out. Mentioned this last match, making use of these first stocks for extra damage on the head. It turns out he gets a knockout. Oh my gosh. But just squeezing every last piece of value that you can out of those first stocks is incredible.
Yeah, and Team Blue is definitely doing a very good job of that right now.
Yep.
Whoa, what was that bomb sending people in opposite directions? Like you said, you know, you wanted a magnitude of chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Triple neutral
2v2s are the perfect medium for that.
Oh, yes, they are.
Only one stock difference now. Still not undoable.
Well, we gotta see, you know, a big part of this is getting the advantage of Low Sky can, he looks like he's trying to chase down the Scarlet. They knock out the PhD here.
Tries to hold down the bear, but he does not find a target. PX Shadow not gonna fall for that. Oh, just nicked with the side heavy.
Oh, as PX Shadow finds a knockout off of another Sentinel signature and is chasing down Scarlet right now.
Blue team in a commanding lead right now. Scarlet needs to be extra careful here. If she gets taken out, that will be almost guaranteed the end of red team.
Oh, Zerox getting the scoop right there, getting the knockout. PX Shadow pushed off to the side.
Oh! Oh, not quite. Oh, it doesn't end up getting the knockout.
Oh, but here we go again. It's 2v1.
Oh my gosh.
Zerox is not in a terrible position right now, health-wise, but he's up. That doesn't look good.
But the damage from the juggles is just so much. Oh, it's painful to watch. All the thrown items.
Low Sky just doesn't care right now.
As long as it hits somebody, you know.
Oh yeah. Well, Zerox is still alive, but this does not look good.
Oh. That was the luxury. It's very difficult to make it back to the stage, but he does find a way somehow. But you do not want to be in between both of the enemies. Oh, he does get taken out by the axe side air. Well played from blue team.
Alright, so PX Shadow and Low Sky are going to be moving on, and Zerox and Back X are going to be going down to the losers bracket. Very entertaining first match there for the 2v2 Rampage.
To add to the professionalism, I'm going to grab more pizza.
Nice.
Right back.
Alright, let's take a look at these brackets. See who has and has not reported. Remember, guys, afterwards you do have to go back to the brackets and go and report your score. Because I do not think I can do that. I mean, I probably can. Oh, wait. There we go.
I have returned.
All right. Tournament is now hot. We should be able to update some scores.
All right.
Sorry about that, guys. I forgot to hit the extra blue button there. All right, and everybody is... And we got Rashid over here cheering for Void. That's good stuff. All right.
Void did have a strong showing.
Indeed, and it looks like they're going to be going up against Pugsy and Oramus. Those are the first round 2 reports that have been reported. So if we can get Pugsy and Oramus and Low Sky versus PX Shadow, we'll go ahead and get that started up next. Everyone else, please do continue to fight your matches. We're going to be working our way through the brackets here. Oh, wait a minute. Loser of K, loser of L. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do the simultaneous thing up until we get to...
Semis, right?
Yeah. I think that sounds good.
That sounds good. Sounds reasonable.
Seems legit. All right, so ornaments and...
Right.
Oh, man. Wait, who? What am I missing?
Terraria says he needs a friend.
Oh,
I think
yes.
he's paired with the medium bot.
Terraria was paired with the medium bot. Who is now recalled useless
Now
bot.
he's looking for a teammate. Oh, man.
Oh, that's
Oh, I'm
good.
sorry that didn't work out.
Oh, my goodness. All right, looks like the teams are in. We'll get on with round 2 here in just a moment. Oh man. So did you hear about 2v2 Thursdays?
No, I didn't. What's going on with 2v2 Thursdays?
And that being like a new dev stream?
That's a thing?
We just decided to start it like on Thursday.
It's funny that you mention it because like I saw the title of your stream, R&R, and it reminded me like whenever we do the Tuesday stream, we always choose random hero, random map. But if we were doing 2v2s, it would be like quad R. Which I think is like twice as awesome. So
Is R quad? Is that a thing? Like R quad? You know,
R quad? I don't know.
R quad. R. Yeah,
But
that's all it
that
is.
definitely needs to happen at some point.
Yeah, that would be epic. That would be epic. You know, like once like 4v4 is a real thing, then we'll have to get even
man.
crazier with the numbers.
And more people where their handles have R's in them.
All right, so they are asking about map bans. Higher seed does ban first, and then that's that. Oh, we're getting a name request coming in from Exo and Foda. They want to be called Boo, Goku, and Vegeta. So, are you a Dragon Ball fan? Can you explain the backstory of that to me?
Oh man, I am not, but I was tickled by the naming, nevertheless.
The namings were brilliant, but I was always under the impression that Goku and Vegeta didn't really get along. Now, like, that might just be me.
Maybe they've changed their ways for the 2v2 Brawl tournament. You know, the afterlife, it does things to you.
You know, maybe.
It changes people. Alright, it looks like we are hopping into the match now. On Twilight Grove again. Awesome.
The chaos comes back.
For sure it does.
Alright, so we got Pugsy and Ornaments on Team Red, PX Shadow and Low Sky on Team Blue, representing 2 Teros and 2 Sentinels. They got the same team comp.
Yes, they do. PX Shadow, at the beginning of these matches, always finds a decent amount of damage immediately. It's really cool.
Yeah, he's definitely a pretty aggressive player. Ornament right now trying to finish off his Low Sky as he just
Oh no!
can't
Disaster.
make it back.
No, you cannot.
Feeling the pain there. Oh, the double mine hit.
Oh my gosh. So close with that bomb.
And yeah, they love being able to hit those angles to bounce the bomb back twice.
Yeah.
Double the
On that
hazard.
fault, for sure. Oh, nice hit there.
Pugsy finding the big knockout on the PX Shadow, and Team Red's looking
Absolutely
pretty
huge,
good
yeah.
right now.
Ed in a commanding position right off the bat. You know, if Pugsy's able to milk this first stock for just a little longer, be quite the advantage.
Oh, the bomb toss from Low Sky,
Does end up taking him out.
making it a 5-4 match right now.
Oh no! Fine. Oh, but he doesn't make it back.
All right, I'm just going through and changing some names. 5-4 right now.
Quite a bit.
Man, PX
Yeah,
Shadow.
Nice edge guard. Oh, but on the other side of the map, Pugsy does take a knockout on Low Sky.
And PX Shadow not afraid at all to go in.
No, he is not. And red team still with 5 stocks on the board. Nice bomb there again from Low Sky. I think he's gotten like 3 knockouts with them. Or 2, I guess. Oh. So many explosives this game. This guy has to be careful. He's on this last stock here, and he takes a suicide, and there he goes. It is now a 1v2. Blue team. PX Shadow does have 2 stock, but it's going to be very hard to come back here.
It's going to be pretty hard, but you know, I wouldn't put him past him.
Looks like Ornaments wants to just let Pugsy take the 1v1 instead of trying to risk some 2v2 bullying action.
You know, and that happens sometimes. That's kind of the team strategy occasionally. It's like, you know what, we'll just keep our spacing. And you know, the hammer plus guitars combo is not the easiest to set up any big combos, so you know, you can see them kind of going for it right there, but it's not quite happening.
Yeah, you need some specific.
Oh, PX Shadow does get a knockout there, though.
I mean, good on him for taking these last 2 lives and doing what he can with them. Oh, nice!
And PX Shadow getting the knockout there.
I mean, for his 1 life, he has taken down 2 stock. Ooh, that was a brutal down heavy, though.
You know, after seeing some of these 2v1 plays, it makes me wonder if at some point we're going to hear people in the community saying, you know, like the 2v2 events should be more like crew battles where the stocks carry over.
I think we've talked about that. I don't remember where that ever went.
I think in the long run, like, it would end up giving more advantage to like the snowball team.
Yeah, I guess that thing.
Because as much as it would be nice, like, to reward like being able to take down those extra stocks, like, it's just too much. And oh, PX Shadow falls
Mega back
sadly to his doom. All right, so that is match 1. Gonna go on to match 2 now between Team Red and Blue. Actually, 2 you know, clan representations here. We've got Ren, which I don't know what the little accent, you know, maybe that makes it sound super fancy. Ron.
It's fancier. It's all that matters.
The Renee clan.
I don't think it adds vowels after Renee, but
it totally could.
I don't know how these little accents work.
It totally could.
But maybe it does.
I like, and, you know, and then we got Void on Team Blue. You know, Void, I like that. It looks like how it's said. Can't really screw that up.
No obscure lines over anything.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, looks like our other matches are still underway. We'll move on to game 2 here. In the early stages of the R&R 2v2 Rampage. Feeling good. Drinking Dr. Pepper.
I'm still eating pizza, man.
Oh man, I know, I can tell it sounds delicious. I can taste the bacon. Even though there's no bacon on the pizza.
You can taste it.
Whenever anybody's eating anything, it's always like,
it sounds like you're eating bacon.
It sounds and tastes like bacon in my head. Every time.
It's probably for the better.
Yeah. You know.
Just sorting out our map banning here.
It's alright. I blame Low Sky for any holdups. I'd like to apologize.
Yeah, declare a scapegoat early in the stream. That's it.
Alright guys, we're back in it.
That's a good strategy.
Once again, same lineup from both teams right now, with 2 Sentinels and 2 Taros, 1 apiece for each team, as there are no mirrors allowed on each individual team. Same colors, and we are on Stadium here for game number 2 in this set to determine who will go on and who will go on to losers bracket.
Blue team winning the little bouts at the beginning with unarmed play.
Yeah, with PX Shadow without a weapon right now. Not sure what his level of... Yeah, that almost bomb hit right there.
I get tensed up whenever I see a bomb bounce like that.
Oh man, Team Red
Good
right
damage
now.
coming out from Team Red, yeah.
Yep, managing to put down some damage while staying pretty safe. Going for
Oh,
that
this is
stuff.
so
Pugsy.
dangerous, Low Sky.
Low Sky not
Like,
able to
does
get back.
taken out.
Oh man. And meanwhile, Pugsy goes and finds the signature off of a nice scoop from Ornament.
Red team finding their rhythm in the second game.
Yeah, they're coming out looking very strong right now. I want to say that Pugsy is number 3 or 4 on the ladder right now. He was number 3 last night, or 2 nights ago. So, you know, the ladder fluctuates over there in the top 10.
It's pretty crazy.
All right, PX Shadow lands another nice signature onto Ornament.
Not quite able to take him out. Stadium helping out a little bit there. But
Low Sky doing work!
Low Sky! Absolutely brutal!
Oh, man.
Making up for that early stock, I think.
He's just trying to turn things around for his entire team right now, saying, don't worry, PX Shadow, buddy. I'm still in this. I'm not going to leave you hanging again.
Yep. Some good damage coming out of Low Sky on Pugsy here.
Yeah, Low Sky sticking to those down airs, threading the needle across the map.
Yep. Blue team's priority here is just to not be hit by any signatures.
Yeah, if they can keep putting down damage,
Deadly.
close down this life lead.
Oh! Pugsy does find the neutral. Nicely done by him. Low Sky does take a stock down.
Oh, nice prediction from Ornament, just picking PX Shadow out of the sky despite the speed.
Blue team's got to play a little bit of catch up here.
Oh, hard to do though. PX Shadow getting 2 signatures. One
And
after
Low
the
Sky
other.
closes one out. No, Ornaments doesn't make it back to the stage. Need to take. Blue team needs to take out another stock. They want to be in good standing here.
Yeah, it's now 3 to
Red
2.
team almost doing their work for them.
Ornament still got 2 stocks right now. Low Sky almost getting knocked out. Is he going to be able to recover?
Oh,
He
he
just
doesn't
is
have a gun!
not.
Oh. It is just PX Shadow now.
Once again, same scenario as last time. We're going
And
to
it
see
is
if
very difficult. Oh. He has to dodge so much right now.
when Pugsy finds the signature, this could be it for Shadow.
Shadow getting bounced around. Red team both sporting hammers at this point.
Oh man, PX Shadow trying to go in for the side air, but gets hit. Pugsy's trying to chase him down.
PX Shadow is somehow finding his footing. He goes for the it's punished and punished again. Nice play there from Pugsy.
Oh man, so red team takes it in game number 2.
Wow.
Really convincing.
That was a crazy game. Back and forth.
Some really good play. You can tell that Pugsy and Ornaments have actually, you know, been working together. Probably prepping up for that big clan-based 2v2 tournament that's coming up soon.
For sure.
All right, well, let's take a look at our brackets and see if we have any more results in. Nope, looks like this was actually the first one to close up.
All right.
Terraria is like, rest in peace, my game started. Oh, man. Oh, man. What are you going to do? All right, well, let's see. If there's anybody who has not yet started their next match, they can go ahead and hop on in here. Otherwise, some of the time when I do these, I'll just go find one that's, like, in the middle. Because, you know, all those logistics and things you don't have to do normally.
Yeah, totally.
You just ignore it. All right, so it looks like Goku and Vegeta are hopping in. So if we can get Kolaisi and Scary Knight triage, Cola Ice and Scary Knight. We're gonna go with that.
And there they go. Yeah, they were already in the room, so just joining up now. And we will begin hero selection and map banning. Do the things, yes.
Do the things. You know, this was all just in an effort to kind of warm up, do like a no-pressure tournament, you know, considering the next time we're going to have to be like, all right, hold on, where's our tournament feed? Who's talking to the logistical organizer? Somebody get over there. Make sure that we re-explain these rules. Don't forget to announce this right here. Do this, you know.
So our warm-up for that is just to type do the things.
Here, wait, I'll do it one better.
Oh, I'm waiting.
There we go. Do all of the things.
Okay, yes. We do not want you to just do some of the things, not just one of the things, but all of them, please.
All of the things.
Tara's seeing a lot of play in this 2v2 tournament. I think he's just really well-rounded for 2v2.
He really is. I mean, I think between the hammer and the axe combination, you know, having all of that sky control, you know, those really long-range hits really helps him out. And then, you know, I just think that really, like, durability is something that's heavily valued in 2v2.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
And I think Taros, you know, being at 6 armor, that's a really nice sweet spot, you know?
Yep. Not investing too much into it while still being overall pretty tanky.
Yeah. You know, not to mention that, like, you know, when all the legends received that extra point.
Yep.
When he got his in move speed, that basically was like, hey guys, I've arrived to the party. I am here to mess you up.
Yep.
Oh man. So we'll see. So this is, you know, Goku and Vegeta here. They are one of the better combinations that we've got tonight. Feel kind of bad about whoever organized the seeds, but you know, take what you can get.
All right, there we go.
All right, so on the red team, we've got Brandon Taros, represented by Goku and Vegeta, also known as Photo and Exo. And on Team Blue, we got Scary Knight Rider and Cola Icy. And we are back on Thunderguard Stadium.
Taros.
I actually really like Nash for 2v2.
Yep. I was playing him in 2v2 for a while. He's got some pretty large AoE, so you gotta be careful. But some pretty directed ones too, which I think is really, really good in 2v2.
Well, and you know, if you're playing for the chaos factor, you know, Nash doing,
you just hammer down Sig all day.
Hammer down signature all day. Someone's gonna die, and, you know, that might be alright.
I thought Vegeta almost getting taken out there.
Almost there, but you know, Goku was getting his own knockout right there. Vegeta on the other side, trying to stay alive before. Oh, but Cola Icy gets the pick.
Nice done. All right, 1 for 1 now. Red team currently in the lead.
Things looking pretty even so far. Lots of damage.
Oh, there we go. Blue team is down to both of their 2 stocks. Goku and Vegeta chain together those neutrals for some good damage. Cola Icy almost taking out Goku though.
Yeah, Goku is on his last breath right now. They really need to knock him out because, like you said before, you know, that longevity factor.
Ooh. If they can manage to take out Goku here, no, the edge guard is no good. Goku does make it back.
And Goku just chasing down Scary
Goku.
Knight Rider. Forced to go through the middle, but Vegeta hops in and closes it out.
Awareness. Nicely done.
Yeah, it's one of the things that
your KO down there.
Oh, the hit was to the mind.
Yes.
The big betrayal right there.
Man, absolutely brutal. Blue team trying to make their way back into this game. It will be very difficult here. They are 2 stocks behind at this point. The axe is proving to be very powerful in red team's hands.
Yeah, you know, it is something that you see quite often in Thunderguard Stadium, where you'll have somebody go underneath and the guy who is controlling the top of the stage will come around to prevent that type of recovery.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
It's a risky recovery when not in 1v1. In 1v1, it's actually pretty safe.
Yeah, but in 2v2, it ends up being a completely different story, and it is 4-1 right now as Cola Icy is left all by himself.
I'm ready for the clutch, Cola. Let's do it. He is avoiding damage right now. Oh, he does get caught up by that spear side ground.
Oh man, you can see the positioning right now from Team Red.
Very exact.
Just very precise, making sure to stay on either side, not giving him any room to breathe. He does find himself a weapon, threading the needle. He wants that knockout on a Vegeta. Nice delay from Cola Icy.
Cola Icy making this last stock worth it. Oh, he does get hit by the sidekick coming in there from the horn. Vegeta reading the item grab, and with the grab bounce off of the ground. There it goes with the double deal with it. I love it.
Double deal with it comes out.
Deal with it.
Cola Icy and Scary Knight Rider had a good performance in that first match.
Yep.
And we'll be going on to game number 2.
It's about midway through that match that red team just skyrocketed ahead with I don't think it was a double kill, but there was 2 knockouts very close within each other.
Looks like they are going to be staying on the same legends for the next map. You know, the Bryn plus Teros Axe combo.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see if Barraza is going to end up shaking up the 2v2 meta at all.
We'll see, man. I mean, I think he has the tools.
I certainly think he does. I think that he's got... You know, a lot of people have been complaining about the guns lately. I don't know why. I mean, I know exactly why, but I don't know why.
I mean, we'll keep working on them, but I think they're still playable. I think they're still good.
That's I think they've lost some of what they had before.
Yeah,
but
I could definitely see people, you know, being slightly disappointed that they can't string quite as well with the side air. That is the thing.
This is true. We'll get to that. So I don't know if that's going to affect Barraza getting picked up much, but 8 armor and an axe.
8 armor is really good.
In 2v2, like...
In 2v2, like, if you could just milk that first stock, I think that's worth it.
Oh, man. Alright, well, we're back at it. We are in Grumpy Temple. Same team, same characters, Cola Icy and Scary Knight Rider on Team Blue, and Goku and Vegeta somehow working together in this strange alternate universe.
The strange alternate universe where one of them is in fact a Minotaur.
Yes. Yes, where Vegeta is a Minotaur and Goku is...
He's a Valkyrie.
He's a Valkyrie. I don't know how he feel about that. It must have been all that anti-gravity training gave him wings.
Something. Oh my gosh, Red Team doing a great job of knocking their opponents into their teammates' attacks.
Wow.
Beautiful plays. Oh my gosh. Absolutely brutal opening for Team Red. Blue Team's gonna have to work pretty hard if they want to even it up.
And Team Red right now, once again, keeping that positioning going really well.
Yeah. Well, a little bit of backfire there from the neutral ground. Goku doing some nice juggles.
Alright, Scary Fright Knight's got his weapon. Let's see if they can collect themselves and find their own knockout here. Nice pick again, Cola Icy. That's the second time.
The neutral heavy.
Second time he's got a knockout with that, and that's just a fantastic move to see work.
Yeah, I feel like people use it a lot more in 2v2. It has some really interesting effects when you take it out 1v1 and put it into 2v2, I think. Ooh. Multiple moves landing on multiple heroes there.
Oh, no. Cola Icy trying to help, but, you know, evens up the level of betrayals.
No. Cola Icy. Gonna be feeling that one.
Oh, another knockout off of the suicide bomb, making it 4-2.
That one stung. That one was just barely a knockout, and it stung.
Oh, man. Well, here we go. We're going to see if Team Red's going to be able to close it out. Will Team Blue be able to mount a comeback? Bryn's going in deep for those juggles again.
Juggles, yeah, with the axe. Cola Icy, nicely done. Does take out Vegeta there. And a double knockout with the taunt as well.
Oh, man, they have actually closed the gap right now. They're not back up in health, but the stocks are even.
Some quick damage here at the start of this stock could mean the difference here.
Cola Icy trying to...
protecting his teammate a little bit. Nicely done. Oh, no! His teammate does go down. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Not going to lie. Oh, no. Oh, no. And then double deal with it again. Absolutely brutal. Final stock. You know, they were close to making a comeback. I could feel it start to come on.
Man, it's a great performance, though, from everybody here. Goku and Vegeta, definitely one of the powerhouses in this tournament. So we'll see if Cola, Icy, and Scary Knight Rider are going to be able to dust themselves off and work their way back to the losers bracket. And we'll see about where those brackets are right now. All right. Let's take a look. We do have some more reports in. And looks like in round 3 we've got Stardust and his partner, who I can't see, versus Krillin and Android. I'm going to say Android. Let's see if we can't get Stardust and Krillin in here. I'm interested in seeing how that works out.
Oh man, Shalonch really doesn't let you, like, see the rest of the names, does it?
No. No, it doesn't.
Alright, yeah. Stardust and Guest.
If Stardust and Guest and Krillin and Guest could join us in the room. Oh man. Wait, is it Stevenator? Yeah, it's Stevenator.
Yeah, yeah.
Dust and Steve. I was like,
yeah, I think we have our lobby. There we go.
All right, there we have it, guys. We are here for round 3. Already working our way through the tournament at a delightful pace. We're going to be seeing Krillin and Android representing Boo.
Ooh, an Azuri pickup. I'll be interested to see how this works out. Opting to go for that speed and aggression.
Stevenator and Stardust. Stevenator, I will say, you know, out of all of the people that I've seen improve over the last several months,
yeah,
Stevenator was like one of those guys where I never thought he was gonna get that good. I was just like, he's alright. And then I don't know what happened to him. It was like a month ago. Maybe it was 2 months ago. But all of a sudden, it was like, holy Stevenator. What happened? It was like he fell into that of mutant creation stuff that happens in every superhero movie.
And he came out just like steaming.
And he came out and he was just like, I'm Stevenator, I'm from Chicago, and I'm here to mess you up. Because Raven's not pulling the Midwest weight anymore, so somebody's got to do it. And then all of a sudden he's just like, man. Holy crap. Like, every time I see Stevenator on the lobby now, I'm just like, nope, 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 nope. don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. So I'm excited about this match. This is going to be good.
This will be interesting. Good. 2 Bodvars, Terrace, and Azuri.
Oh man.
It's important to dictate the rules of the tournament in all caps. Oh, the professionalism is so great.
Oh man. It's alright, Foda actually wrote a small Bible for the 2v2 tournament that we're going to be casting. I think it's like a 48-page PDF.
Awesome. I'll get on that. I haven't had homework in a while. This will be interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Still just working through the map bands.
See, you know what we need. We need Dolce here, and we need him taking notes, so he can just be like, "Oh yeah, man, I can code that. Hold on, give me a second. I got this. Yeah, it would look really good if we put it right there. It'd be great."
That impression is like spot on.
I I just need to make it blue real quick. Hold on, I'll get it. I need to go find my other beard. Yeah. And then it would just be built in the client like overnight. Be awesome.
Overnight, yeah, that's how that works.
Yes, overnight. Oh man. Alright, they banned Grumpy.
Alright.
Stevenator's like, my Bodvar can't handle this. I gotta switch. Bodvar's out.
Wait, they banned Grumpy? I'll have to switch.
They banned
to
Grumpy.
Bodvar.
And they
He's
banned
much
Twilight.
better on Grumpy.
The bans are coming along.
Alright.
One day this will be a game
Train's
feature.
starting to roll on the map ban train.
Oh yes.
Ban Mammoth, ban Thunder. Alright. Looks like with that, we are almost ready to hop in. And there we go.
Alright guys, we are at it. We have Team Red, representing Boo, Krillin, and Android, versus Stevenator and Stardust from JV4 itself. And we are into the action here on Blackguard Keep.
No, I'll be really interested to see how this Asuri pick clashes with Teros. Interesting dynamic there. Oh no!
Oh, early mistake from Krillin.
Oh, disaster, Krillin. Oh man, that's a tough one to come back from.
Well, don't count him out just yet. He is
No, I mean,
going aggressive onto Stevenator. I'm really
pick up this knockout on Stevenator pretty soon here, which is Asuri working for it.
Man, this Asuri is looking really, really good right now.
Yeah. Oh, not quite landing the neutral sig. That would have been amazing for red team.
And Stevenator being really patient with those
So
down
close
airs.
getting that knockout.
Oh, but the Stardust now looking to knock out the cat. Krillin does find a knockout onto Stevenator, evening up the stock score.
Red team almost caught up here. Nicely played from them. They're a little behind on the damage front, but right now the stocks are even.
Man, good patience from Stardust right there, just waiting for the right opportunity to use that axe neutral.
Right. Oh, Android does get taken out.
Well, Stevenator's trying to chase down Krillin, does get the dump reset. Krillin does manage to get just out of the way.
Krillin staying alive, making use of the second stock. Nice throw there. Awesome, really nice neutral air coming out from Krillin. That was actually really cool. He does get taken out a couple seconds later, but just barely underspacing the down air from the sword. Really nice play.
And Stardust right now keeping that edge guard and his very first stock alive.
He is getting a lot of value out of that.
Oh, Stardust with the last hit onto Android. He does recover, but this doesn't look good.
Oh, this is such a scary position for Android.
It's really difficult to recover against axes, and Android does manage to make it back to the stage.
Doesn't make it back. He gets knocked around a little bit, but he's still...
Oh, covering both zones. Stardust closing it out while Stevenator covers the platform. That was pretty slick.
Too busy dodging Stevenator's gadget. That was rough. Alright, only one stock behind red team. Definitely still in this. Oh, nice Krillin saving his teammate from the second swing there. That was actually really cool.
Getting some nice interrupts going on, saying, don't worry, I got your back. Stevenator trying to space out Krillin, though. Android, meanwhile, still alive on Asuri.
Oh, beautiful punish there from Stevenator. Doesn't quite get the knockout, though. If Krillin is able to get the knockout on Stevenator, that would be huge.
Android playing so patiently over here on the left. Stardust been trying to recover for ages.
Oh, Stardust goes down. All right, we're even in stocks now. If red team can stay alive just a while longer. Nice punish there on Stevenator. Stevenator looking a little panicked right now.
This Asuri is going crazy on the left edge. She makes it a 2v1.
There we go. All right, well, Stardust at nearly white right now, so it's a road. But red team's, you know, they come back. Red team being very, very patient. They don't want to run into that axe when that platform is low. That's a very safe place for the Teros to be. But as the platform raises, It's a little more difficult.
Definitely does love to hang out on the edge over there, and seeing as both of them are red, they need to be careful.
Any attack could be disastrous for them, which is why we're seeing them play so far back. So careful. They have, and it's worked so far. I mean, they haven't been hit. They've gotten a little bit of damage. Gotta be so careful. Ooh.
Nice recovery on an Android. Krillin, however, trying to put down the damage, gets knocked out. It's now a 1v1. Can Stardust turn this around?
It's
Oh, and he gets the pick.
Stardust bringing it back with the 2v1. Well
Really,
played.
really close match, but Stardust manages to go and clutch it in the 2v1 scenario.
Once again, very back and forth. Good match.
And yeah, it was just a really rough position right there for Team Red, as they had to deal with the fact that they already had incredibly low health, and going up against Teros on Axe.
Yeah. It's definitely pretty difficult. 2 red health players versus 1 white health player. I don't know actually which side is favored in that situation.
Oh man, everybody calling for axe nerfs in the chat. It's amazing, man. Today I have heard complaints about axes, lances, axes, lances, guitars. Yep, guitars. No, hammer. There was a hammer one.
You know,
no one's been complaining about sword this patch, which is funny.
Everything is overpowered. That means the game is balanced. So.
Oh yeah, right. That's exactly how that works.
That's what we aim, is to just make everything overpowered.
Oh, Exo, the sarcasm. It's burning. It's burning. All weapons broken, says Photocon. Switch to spells and critical hits.
Confirmed.
We'll just adapt this to like where everyone plays like a dot-oriented warlock, you know?
That's literally the entire game. Oh man.
We'll change it to one of those point-and-click games, you know, where like when you click on the person, it applies a dot. That'll be great. Alright, well, we're on King's Pass for the first time tonight. Back at it, Team Blue versus Team Red. Starting off pretty even here so far. Krillin taking a little bit more damage.
Krillin needs to be careful not to get taken out pretty early here. He does. He's making his stock work for him, even though he was in the red. It's lasted long enough. Stardust now joining him in the red. We'll see the first few knockouts take place here. Oh, the throw from
nice.
From Krillin, rather.
That was nice. You know, it's so easy. It's so good if you have good throw mechanics to be able to pick people off with throws here, as the long distance bomb toss from Stardust.
Speaking of throws, oh my gosh. Disaster for Team Blue. Red team now with that nice lead. Teros, oh, nicely done. Does end up taking out one of them though. Narrows that lead. As the team that gets taken out first, you really can't let them run away with their first stock. You have to get those knockouts pretty fast.
Well, Android is still alive on...
Ooh.
Oh, almost got the caster's curse right there.
Oh, still close to getting the double ground pound, but no.
Really good positioning right there from Android. Nice moves from Team Red as Krillin gets a nice signature on the Stevenator.
Android, knowing that he had enough time to... So much ridiculous.
You get so much joy in seeing people blow up.
I do.
This is why...
Mines and bombs. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what happened. All I know is that...
Like, you heard the explosion sound, and then someone was...
He was on his half of the map, and then there was a mine, and then he was no longer on his half of the map.
Oh, man.
Too good.
That is too good.
Red team currently 1 stock up in this match. A decent lead.
Oh, Stevenator with the charging uppercut. Super easy to walk into those.
Stevenator playing some nice sword combos there on Android. Here comes the edge guard from Android. No, doesn't catch anyone. He has to watch out for all of those axe down airs.
And those low to the ground sword neutrals. Krilla's been using those expertly. Oh man, Stevenator could have got the ground pound, but stopped it early. He's rushing on to Krillin. It's the Bodvar v Bodvar fight, both with Collector's Edition. Who are these people?
Oh man. Oh no! At least it wasn't no. Oh no! Disaster! Stardust taking out his teammate. This is 2v1.
This is
2 to
not
3
good.
stop.
If he can get a knockout onto Krillin, he'll make it a 1v1 fight.
Yes, it would. It's fairly easy for him to do that.
Oh man.
Oh, the edge guard, nicely done by Android. Knowing that he needed to wait there instead of going in immediately.
Oh, but Stardust responds immediately, getting the ground pound, making it a 1v1. However,
one stock to 2 stock.
and this is something interesting, you know, now that guns don't have side air anymore. What I've been seeing a lot of.
What's your conclusion?
Oh no, Android! Oh, what? No! Oh,
Android, no! Like,
oh.
those down airs.
What I was going to say is I've noticed that a lot of sword players have been using sword side air in a very similar fashion to gun side air, where they'll just kind of use it as this like zone control tool, because the range on it is actually really deceptive.
Yeah, it's got decent range for sure.
It's something else I've seen other Asori players do as well, where they'll just kind of like they do a straight neutral jump and then we'll just cover the area with a side air. Oh, the long!
Oh my gosh! Stardust! Wow. There you go, blue team. Well played. I love how many teams have brought double deal with it to the tournament.
Yep, you know, it's just one of those things when you're out there repping a crew, I guess you gotta have to deal with it. Although the deal with it on top of Taros, you know, when he's got the shades on top of the shades, on top of his eyes.
So great, but or even better, you know, depending on your point of view.
Oh man, well that was an excellent performance from both teams right there, but it is gonna be JV4 Stardust and Stevenator moving on to the semifinals.
All right.
Krillin and Android are going to be moving down to the losers bracket. All right, let's refresh what we've got here. Looks like Vegeta, Goku, Pugsy, and Oramus have not yet finished. I would imagine that they are carrying out their match right now.
For sure.
Stevenator says, "Lol, I thank Stardust for the carry." Remember, everyone, humility, it goes a long way, especially when you're playing with Taros. Oh, man. Alright, so it looks like Pugsy and Ornaments are going to be coming into this, so it looks like we are going to see the Pugsy and Ornaments versus Goku and Vegeta match. This should be incredibly hype, bringing to you some of the best players in this tournament, even before we get to semifinals.
Yeah, this will be a good match, I think.
That's pretty wild. What do you expect to see here, Redless? Do you see more bombs in the future?
More bombs? I hope so, man.
Tell me with
always.
What do you?
Always more bombs. One of my favorite parts in 2v2s is when players are able to play. I guess with each other's hitboxes from across the map. I love that so much. Like knocking someone into your teammate's signature across the map. Just creates the most hype moments.
I think stuff like that is... I think those types of things are stuff that we'll see as people continue to play 2v2.
Oh yeah, like it can only get better from here, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's going to be awesome. So I am excited for this match, but I am going to take this match as an opportunity to take a quick break. I am going to make sure that it loads in, though, so that you can continue to man the helm.
That sounds good.
For a few minutes.
Making sure it loads in is probably a good idea.
Well, you know, recently I had a fatal error while playing this, you know, this duct tape indie game that I found online somewhere.
Hey, our game.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Oh man, I love the bugs. They're good.
No, the fatal errors we don't love.
No one loves.
We do not like.
That means we have to stay late. Later than normal.
That means it's not good at all.
I'm half afraid it's still happening because my Alt tab's not working and I can't click on half of my Windows interface. But it's okay because we're still watching 2v2 and that's all anyone actually cares about.
That's still working. That's good.
That is still working. We are loading into the game right now. Vegeta and Goku representing Boo versus Pugsy and Ornaments.
Pugsy and Ornaments.
Representing Renee.
Renee.
I mean, Ren.
Ren. Something.
We're going to have people send us pronunciation guides before the big tournament.
For the professional tournament.
Please give us the phonetic spelling of your name. It's going to be good. All right, man.
We are terrible.
Right back?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
All right, starting off this match. Some nice damage being thrown around. Ornaments gets taken down to the orange first. Pugsy getting juggled a little bit. Does get hit by his teammate, but he makes it back, no problem. Finds a hammer. Looks like we have 2 hammers versus 2 axe right now. Blue team playing very defensive right now. Ooh, nice pickup there from Nash. Taking out Goku for the first knockout of this match. Vegeta, nice edge guard with the down air. Takes out the first player from blue. Ornament's trying desperately not to die here. Does make it back to the field with that nice throw. Goku, oh my gosh, brutal down air from the middle of the map. That player must have been very damaged. That's a decent distance to cover with just the down air. Oh, nice little combo there from red team. Vegeta throwing down his weapon and following up with a side air, unarmed. Teros, nice knockout again on Nash. Blue team down to 3 stocks overall. Oh, Pugsy charging up that throw and every single player hides. I love it. Red team still hanging on to these stocks. No, Vegeta does get taken out, now down to 2 stocks. Goku, brutal edge guard, taking out Ornaments. Oh my gosh, absolutely fantastic edge guard play. Pugsy, retaliatory knockout, nicely done by him. It's definitely still pretty close. Blue team, you know, was behind there for a little bit, but catching up definitely towards the end here. Now only 1 stock difference. Nice spike ball hit there from Pugsy. I don't know if that was skill or luck or a little bit of both, but it worked out. Teros, Vegeta taking out the other Teros player. Now it's just Pugsy, and it is very difficult to come back from this situation. Although blue team was looking like they were coming back. Oh my gosh, absolutely brutal. Final knockout with a very quick game. Nicely done, red team. Vegeta and Goku win match 1. Oh man. Looks like we're waiting on Pugsy to restart. Absolutely brutal game. That was a really fast game. Also, so far though, I have enjoyed all these matches. Haven't been terribly one-sided. I like seeing matches go back and forth a little bit. Looks like Pugsy has returned. And with that, we'll be hopping into game number 2 here. Getting all the map bands sorted out. Economical. Forget all the fatal errors happening. We got games. Exactly. Oh, it looks like we're going to Grumpy Tibble here. We have Bodvar Teros versus Bryn and Teros. Goku, Vegeta still repping the Bryn Teros strategy. Pugsy on the Bodvar this match. And we are hopping in here. See if blue team can make a comeback. Starting off, red team playing a little further back into their half. I've seen this happen quite a bit in 2v2, is that on Grumpy Temple, rather. At the beginning of the match, It seems like 2 1v1s break off. For the early damage, anyway. Ornament's very careful about engaging Vegeta here. He does not want to get a bunch of axe damage on him before he even has a weapon. Ornament's so close to taking an accident there. Gonna give me a heart attack. Meanwhile, Pugsy's dealt quite the damage to Goku. Vegeta playing the edge guard game, not quite able to take out Pugsy though. Pugsy does snake his way around all of the air moves coming out from the axe. Although it's very difficult. Pugsy displaying his knowledge of the moveset very well here. Oh, beautiful ground pound there. Almost taking out Goku with the juggle, but no, Goku does space. Nicely done. Beautiful down heavy there for Pugsy. Still no knockouts yet. Oh, there goes the first one. Goku taking that. And a double kill for red team. Nicely done. There with the early lead. Ornaments and Pugsy. With Force Dog now evening it up. Nicely done from blue team. They desperately needed that. I talked about this before. Getting the revenge knockout is so important early on in these 2v2s because people will just run away with the lead that they get from that initial stock otherwise. So many axes this game. Goku. Oh no, Ornaments accidentally knocking his head there on the bottom corner. Doesn't make it back. Ornaments has got to make this last stock count. It's going to be rough for blue team though.
Who won the
they
first
need to
match?
win this match. Red team did. So this is game 2. Yeah, and it's looking a little hefty for blue team here. If they want to stay in this, they've got to take some knockouts quick.
Oh man, but Pugsy right there putting down the hurt on a Vegeta gets the knockout.
Go. Tied it up, stock-wise, I like it. Ornaments did take an
Oh, but Vegeta with the
unfortunate knockout
immediate
earlier.
signature. Nice knockout onto Pugsy there.
Now, if they're able to take out Goku's final stock here, they will be totally tied up.
And you know, like, right now, Goku's playing the runaway game. Basically trying to make space and get in damage wherever he can.
Yeah, make space, get in as much damage as possible, and also bait, because he knows that they're going to go for him, but he doesn't end up getting taken out there. He knows he was the target in that situation, so if he can get people to overextend, all the better.
Well, it's all tied up at 1-1, but Ornaments right now looking like he's going to get knocked out. Vegeta's chasing him down. Pugsy to the rescue, however.
Teammate rescue. Also nice recovery there from Ornament. You know, he did have his teammate help him, but he did have to work for the recovery.
So many weapon tosses, and Vegeta finishes it out. Pugsy's all on his own now.
Pugsy's all on his own. It's still very doable. If he's able to get off a good string of damage and a knockout, it will be a 1v1. He is getting controlled here. He needs to be careful. He needs to utilize that hammer recovery. Doesn't quite land it though, and he's out of moves, but the ground pound misses. Almost lining up the grab.
Nice moves from Pugsy right there, putting down a lot of hurt onto Goku.
Oh, he just barely misses. Oh, so many missed signatures. That would be so huge.
Oh man, Pugsy's on the ropes right now. Vegeta accidentally hitting his teammate.
Pugsy, he's trying to make it work.
Oh man, Pugsy with a side air covering that bottom space.
Recovery, yeah. He's like...
Oh, the pause! And manages to dodge through it! Is Pugsy going to be able to turn this around?
Pugsy, he just needs to land one good signature. It is now a 1v1, both players in the red.
We're taking a moment.
No, there is no moment to breathe.
Oh, the neutral!
Signature, just the neutral was enough. There you go. Red team.
Whew.
Playing very well today. Whew.
And Vegeta and Goku, representing Boo, are going to be moving on to
Oh my gosh.
those semifinals.
Crazy. Love it.
All right, guys. So up next, we are going to be seeing Goku and Vegeta square off against Stardust and Stevenator.
Alright, this match is going to be good.
Gonna have some more Taros and Bodvar action. That was a epic performance from Pugsy and Ornaments, however. I would not be surprised if we see them climb back up. Looks like down in the losers bracket right now, Ada is waiting on their next fight. They should be squaring off against Pugsy and Ornaments next, and Krillin and Android should be fighting up against whoever wins in the Void matchup versus part of the Creed and... Is that Amber? I haven't seen Amber.
Oh, that's a good question. You know, Challenge, if anyone from Challenge is listening, it would be nice to see the rest of the name.
You know, maybe give it like a little on hover command.
just something.
Just a little on hover.
I don't even care if I click their name and it brings me to like a separate page that's like their team page or something.
Give us a little light.
I just want to see something.
Oh man. Hey, you know, Challenge is great because at least it's free.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, apparently we can see the rest by hovering over, but I don't believe you.
Oh yes, you can. Just kidding.
Maybe that only works when you're not the tournament organizer, because I get this little hand to like drag people around.
I get the hand too, but it's like a little Windows hover thingy.
Oh, interesting. Oh, what happened? We just lost everybody.
Oh. Where did our contestants go?
I don't know.
Contenders, come back.
Oh, they were like, do you want to do losers bracket first, Raven? And then they just left, giving me no option. Okay.
I guess.
Why not? Why not? The community, you know,
the tournament makes its rules for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, with my new job position at BMG, I only like 70% of my work is actually for Blue Mammoth Games. The other 30% is for the Brawlhalla community. They keep giving me work to do. It's just like, hey, Raven, can we get this?
Final.
Why don't you hook us up with this? Or, you know, do this for us. It's just like, okay, guys. No problem. Alright, so I guess we are going to do losers first. We should be having a room. Ada versus Pugsy and Ornaments. Woo!
Unless they're in their own room.
Well, they better not. They better get in this room. Alright guys, so we are now calling Pugsy and Ornaments and Aruma Ada to the room.
To the lobby. 2-1-1-1. Maybe at some point. People are gone, yes.
Calling Pugsy and Ornaments and Aruma Ada to custom lobby number 2111.
We need to get like an intercom filter for your mic.
If anyone has seen Pugsy and Ornaments, Pugsy and Ornaments.
I swear there's a tournament going on, guys.
Aruma Ada, please come to lobby number 2111. Or, conversely, if Krillin and Android and Low Sky and PX Shadow get in the lobby, we could go and do match Y first.
Really just anyone.
We could do a Redalus and Raven versus whoever queues first bonus round.
Bonus round. That sounds like something for after the tournament.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds.
Krillin's
like
back.
Thank you, Krillin and Android, for reaching the lobby. We are now waiting on Void Low Sky and Void PX Shadow to join the room. PX Shadow has...
There we go. Found ourselves a match. Oh, yes. Yes, we did.
We need like some sort of like announcer voice. PX Shadow has joined the room. Boo Android 18 #1 inside brackets has joined and now left the room.
And now left, and now joined, and now left.
Please calling Low Sky to the lobby. Low Sky, please comply. All right, everybody, sorry for the delay, but apparently some of our players, you know, they needed to go stretch out a little bit.
They ran about and then came back.
Yeah, you know, in between all of my tournament matches, I always like to go outside and run around, you know, in small circles. Just to get my blood flowing again, so when I come back to the...
Just around, you know, trees, just...
Yeah, you know, I had like a little gopher hole. I used to run around that sometimes. There was a crack in the sidewalk out back. Just hit
It was
that up.
super cool.
It's great, man. I came inside and was ready to go. So good. So good. All right, looks like our players are here, finally.
We're back. We're back, I think.
All right, as soon as our players get through the very complex map banning process, we are going to move on to this match, which is part of the Losers Round 4, according to Challenge, which is going to be Team Red, Krillin, and Android.
PX Shadow not too happy about the Grumpy Temple ban.
It's coming out with a straight sad face. It's like, oh, man. He's even got the upside-down hair.
Yeah, no, it's a legit sad face.
Is that supposed to be eyebrows?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's an angry sad face.
Angry eyebrow face. Man, Rashid, all about the Void tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause Rashid, didn't you join Void recently? Could have swore I saw Hayate out there with a Void tag. BMGY, what did we do now?
What did we do? I don't know what we did. we weren't the ones that banned Twilight Grove. Sorry.
Oh man.
He's blaming us for the map banning.
You know, I will say that every time I run into some sort of anything frustrating at work, right? Any kind of like weird problem, or like, oh, that guy's not here right now, you know, or like, oh, he's at lunch, and I'm just like, BMG,
You just
please,
scream out BMG,
BMG,
yeah.
please. Just-
Yeah, I've learned just to turn my volume up so I don't hear that anymore.
It's always directed at you.
Oh man.
It's too good. It's too good. All right, so they're going through the picks and bans right now. Thank you, Boris Gorman. I love you too, man. And let's see. Looks like they are going through the last of the bans. We're going to get this underway. Everybody's sticking to their main so far. You know, and a lot of people have said that really there's even more of an emphasis on picking a main character to stick with when you're in a 2v2 fight, because not only do you need to be absolutely comfortable in your character and what the range of those signatures are and kind of all of that thing. Yeah, your teammate.
Yeah, that's totally a thing, yeah.
It bodes ill for our always random dev streams.
Look, you can either get used to characters or you can just let stuff happen.
You can get good, or you can just
Or you can
enjoy
just-
being terrible.
Bombs and mines, you know, things happen.
It works.
Try to hit people into explosives, it works out.
Oh man, well we're starting off with a lot of unarmed here. We are in Mammoth Fortress.
Combos immediately off the bat.
Team Red versus Team Blue. Whoever wins this is going to be going on to the Losers Round 5, which is essentially the Losers Semifinals.
A lot of damage coming out from that Asuri.
Yeah, really impressive. Whoa.
Wow. Fast first knockout there on PX Shadow from Krillin. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the level of play we're seeing from Android today. Rockin' Asuri, a character that, you know, a lot of people traditionally have not found a lot of success with, but he's definitely making her work.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's the first time. This is the first 2v2 tournament I've casted since her release.
Yeah.
So, nice
I
punish
think
there
this
from
is
Andrew.
this is the first tournament I've watched where she's been used, so really interesting. And there she goes. She does get taken out. Red team now down to 2 stocks each.
Double knockout there from Low Sky. This is the third time we've seen Low Sky today, and he's looking pretty good.
Krillin's so close.
PX Shadow just barely makes it back.
Does make it back, yes he does. Oh, nice neutral signature there from Krillin. Krillin playing really well this match.
Oh man, Low Sky going deep again on Android.
Oh, Android! Oh, getting knocked around a bit. He does make it back. He's got to watch out for those axe moves though. So powerful.
Really good positioning right now from Team Red.
Nice punish there with the side heavy. Oh, and a follow-up from Krillin. And a
Oh, and the
follow-up
patience.
pound.
How is Team Blue still alive? They managed
Still
to make
in it
it back.
somehow. I can't believe it. He is still in this.
Man, nice
All right,
uppercut
nice
from
down
Android
front.
right there to get that knockout. And Krillin puts down the side air, making it 4-3
There we
right
go.
now.
Red's now in the lead again.
Krillin once again really low on life.
Yeah, but once again, talking about milking your stocks for all of their value. Krillin making use of this stock. And Android, both of them.
And nice
stayed
chase
alive
down there
so
from PX
long.
Shadow with the unarmed side.
Krillin setting up the explosives on the field. Nope, that mine goes away. Taro's taking a knockout on Azuri. Android being taken out. Ooh. Hit with the side air. Krillin does make it back though.
Looks like a little bit of patience coming out from both teams.
Yeah.
Before we get back into the engagement, PX Shadow trying to put down the damage. You know, and it's one of those nice things with guitars in 2v2. It's so easy to find a target, but nice neutral from Android followed up by a side air. Is he going to chase Low Sky down? Low Sky just cannot make it back.
It's just Low Sky left. Crazy play from Red Team.
Whew.
The team edge guard.
Really good team coordination right there.
Really good. And I was just about to say, Red Team not hitting their teammates at all during that. And they end up hitting each other right then. But those guys got to play so careful here. He does take out Krillin, but that is not the character he really cares about. He needs to take out the final stock of someone to really be in this again.
Low Sky right now, all on his own. Android searching for those edge guard hits. That sword neutral from Masori is so good at covering that edge guard space.
Low Sky getting the damage on Android. Android looking pretty low.
Oh, right into the bomb. It's 1v1 now. Low Sky right now trying to turn it around.
Now in a 1v1, he has done very well with this so far. The clutch scenarios. It's all up to Krillin to seal it out for his team. One good signature hit is it, but sometimes that's a tall order against a player who's clutching. Oh, he's mining it up. I love it.
Oh man, Krillin right now really just trying to find the knockout. It's so difficult to get rid of Taro sometimes, but he does find it the
Krillin
nice
with the down
distance.
heavy. Nice footsies there. And he does take him out. Well played, Red Team, with the double bow. I like all the matching taunts at the end.
It's very nice, you know. You can see there's a lot of
That's a good match.
respect going down. Whew, it's intense stuff, but Team Red does manage to come out on top in the end.
Yeah, seriously. That was back and forth. Penguin Tot says, please nerf Red Team.
Oh, Red
Yeah.
Team.
It's what it seems like. Red Team's just a little overpowered this patch. Sorry, guys.
You know, we are trying to balance out the colors. We're thinking about putting a little bit more magenta into the red colors just to balance it out a little bit.
Make them a little more well-rounded instead of so far in one direction. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, we're gonna try to make them look as close to, you know, jelly beans as possible. Maybe get some sparkles.
What's the design goal? So I'm repeating it.
Oh man.
All right, here we go into game number 2.
Back in it.
Same characters. Or no, just kidding. Or yeah. Am I crazy?
2,
No, we got the same characters, same lineup. Team Blue versus Team Red. Krillin and Android versus Low Sky and PX Shadow back on Thunder Guard Stadium. Very popular map choice for 2v2. Get some good black holes. Android's doing some nice damage. Team Red hasn't even been hit yet. Well, there we go.
Yeah. that wasn't gonna last. It was cool while it lasted, but
good early start though for Team Red. Definitely looking to close it out fast.
Oh, don't scare me like that, Android. Ugh.
Whoa!
Yes! That is what I love. Oh my gosh.
Living
So
the
good.
dream right now.
Living the dream.
Team Blue is still hanging on to their first stock, however. Not ready to give it up just yet.
No, he decides to punish.
Oh man, Android landing
just going down.
so many downlights.
Characters. Oh my gosh. Will he go for this edge guard? Yes, he does. And does the
he pays the price for it. He does manage to get back.
Close guy doesn't get taken out by Krillin. Although I guess that's technically a suicide.
It's now 6-4. PX Shadow trying to find a knockout, but he's in a bad position right now.
Ooh, Android making the most out of this life, making it back. Oh, beautiful ground pound into the neutral combo.
And PX Shadow suddenly in orange. Got himself into a sticky situation there.
Oh, yeah, there.
Nice bomb toss.
Out for blue team, nicely done. Very straightforward knockout there.
PX Shadow does get the finish off of the recovery.
And it is even in stock count, but PX Shadow very damaged at this point. And there you go, yeah, immediately a knockout there for Krillin.
Oh man, Android and Krillin are definitely looking very well coordinated right now. Krillin getting some extra damage in there after Android's juggle.
Yep. Low Sky looking very damaged at this point. Getting combo down a little bit. And the side signature from Android. And then another signature hit. Android switching, toggling her targets there. Working out very nicely.
Yeah, really nice plays from Android right there. Lots of patience from him, just kind of lurking on the ledge.
Yep. I think he's staying back in case he needs to target the other player.
Oh, beautiful moves from Android. Nice maneuvers to get right back onto that wall edge.
The bomb does land, I can't believe it. PX Shadow very damaged at this point. And once again, so many signatures landed for Android. It's crazy.
Those signatures from Missouri, you know, like we were saying earlier, it's really difficult to land some of them, but Android's been finding them left and right.
Has good foresight for player positions in the near future to be able to land those so frequently.
And PX Shadow right now trying to chase down Android before he gets another weapon.
Yeah, about to say it will be really important if he can find a weapon soon before taking too much damage. And he does. He finds a sword, which immediately pays off. No, PX Shadow is still in this. Android decides not to pursue so aggressively.
Oh no, but the accidental axe hit. PX Shadow recovers the wrong way, and that's it for PX Shadow. Low Sky is alone again.
Yeah, it's up to Low Sky to clutch it out again. Nice recovery. Oh my gosh!
Big mistake from Android right there. It's now 1-1.
For Low Sky. 1v1. Oh! Down signature worked for him last game. He's trying to get in this game a double throw. It's really cool.
That's one of my favorite things about watching tournaments. You see things and you're like, is that a possible thing?
Yeah.
Oh man, that brutal Bodvar edge guard.
There you go.
Comes out again.
Red team overpowered him, right? That was a good game.
Red team closing it out. Excuse me. And it looks like Krillin and Android are going to be moving on.
Alright. BMG, please, yes.
I don't have any rules about reruns or runbacks.
I didn't see the disconnected message, which is interesting. Did you?
No. But then do spectators see that?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know. Up, and I accidentally just left the lobby. Brilliant. Alright, I'm gonna rule that there's no runbacks for disconnects. Sorry, guys. Not in the rule set. Sorry for the bad luck, Lowski.
Yeah.
Alright, we are gonna be moving on. Looks like Pugsy and Ornaments moved forward against a Room Ada. Meanwhile, they must have played their match while we were doing ours.
Alright.
Alright, so that's going to be Krillin and Android moving on.
So I guess we will be doing loser round 5 at this point, right?
I believe that is the plan. So Pugsy and Ornaments. And they are going to be playing off against Krillin and Android, who just finished scraping through against Low Sky and PX Shadow.
Alright, getting the map bands underway.
So who's your favorite in this match? We've been able to see both of these guys play.
You know, I really like the Asuri pick. I've got to side with Android here. I think that's really cool in 2v2. I think a lot of people aren't trying her in 2v2, so it's interesting.
I do definitely like
seeing
seeing
style.
Yeah, I definitely do like seeing that. You know, it's always kind of those different picks. You know, Taros and Bodvar have been mainstays of 2v2 for so long.
Yep.
So it's interesting to see Android find such success.
Yeah, and I can see why Taros and Bodvar are so big, but it's interesting to see different strategies come to play. And some of Asuri's signatures are deceptively fast. So it's interesting to see those being slung out, because I believe in 2v2 we see a lot more signatures thrown out than in 1v1. There's just more time in the chaos.
It's funny how that works out.
Yeah, definitely.
Getting all that extra space. Oh, it looks like Pugsy's actually switching over to
Taros.
Bryn. He was hearing a little bit of the caster's commentary and being like, you know what, I got a couple tricks up my sleeve. I can get off Sentinel and play something else.
Alright. So we have the double axes versus no axes.
Whew. Oh, man.
Alright, looks like we're hopping into it.
All right, we're back at it. Team Red, Krillin and Android. Once again, keeping those red colors up against Pugsy and Ornaments on Team Blue. Pugsy this time on Bryn.
On King's Pass, here we go. Starting off, Pugsy immediately dipping down into the shenanigan area. And immediately, almost every player finds a weapon. Ornaments keeping Krillin from finding a weapon though. Really important actually. Krillin desperately trying to find something to fight with, finds a bomb. See if he can make use of this.
Android's trying to create some space for him. The bomb goes out, doesn't find a target, however.
No,
Krillin and
but
Android
nice
coming
little
together
combo
for
there.
some nice combos.
Almost ends up landing into the uppercut. That would have been cool. Krillin finds another bomb. Apparently he is the explosives master of this game. Watch out for that! Oh my gosh. Bomb's so close to hitting multiple people there.
Oh man, Krillin finally finds himself a weapon.
Beautiful spacing there from Ornaments, just barely outside of that neutral signature. Playing very patient to punish that move.
Oh, Pugsy gets the bottom hit onto Krillin.
It's the good
Oh,
bottom
what?
kick.
The
Oh, he's
reverse
taking it out.
around.
Suri punishes the aggression though. The predictability rather.
And really nice play right there.
Yeah.
after everything.
Cut your losses and take out the other player. Nicely done.
Oh, that had a lot of power behind it.
It did, didn't it? Ornament's staying in there, though. Red team needs to take him out soon before he gets too much value from the stock.
Man, Ornament somehow manages to make it back onto the stage.
Still
He's
in
still
it.
alive.
He's still
Red
alive.
team-
He doesn't have a weapon. He hasn't hit anyone, but he's staying alive. There he goes. Gets a nice little damage combo there on Android. Android says, you know what? Whatever. I'm going to go over here. No, just kidding. Turns around. Ends up taking him out. Nicely done.
Oh man, Pugsy's used all his jumps. He does manage to get back to the edge. Really dangerous position for
the
Pugsy
edge
right
guard.
now.
It's a very dangerous edge guard. They are both playing with fire right now. Android taking a lot more damage than he wanted to in that edge guard. Nice combos coming out from red team. Oh no, it's not what you want to see at all. Oh, the weapon toss! Into the edge guard. Nicely played by red team.
And Android just very on point right now with those attacks.
Very on point. Red team playing very well right now.
Oh, Pugsy gets the signature hit. Is he going to be
Nice.
able to chase Krillin
Pugsy.
down? Android gets the bomb toss onto Ornament.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh no, Android, that's not where you want to put the mine at all. 3 stocks and 3 stocks. Wow, the weapon toss knockout. There you go. All right, 3 stocks to 2 stocks. Here we go. Match is gonna be closing out here fairly soon.
Oh man, Ornaments.
Goes for the down air. Okay, Krillin hitting Ornaments, but Ornaments staying alive.
Oh, Krillin going deep, gets the
wow.
knockout. It's 2v1 now. Ornaments all by himself. He's putting down great damage on Android though.
Oh, another beautiful down air. Actually, hitting them with the side slide, he bounces sideways. That worked out for him in the end. Ornaments on his last stock. He needs to find the knockout on Android if he wants to take that out this game. Or maybe he'll just kill Krillin. Jesus. That side heavy hit further than anticipated. Oh, there it goes. Almost a kill combo there, but not quite able to get the final hit. I love seeing that kind of stuff in 2v2s.
Oh, Krillin goes in and gets the
that's good.
hit.
Knocked out. Nicely played, red team. Almost bounce across the board.
Pugsy tossing out the slow clap. Could have had some beautiful coordination there, Pugsy.
Yeah, I know. Gosh.
Oh man, Krillin and Android definitely making a strong appearance despite getting knocked down to the losers bracket after they lost to Stardust and Stevenator. They want
to be in the finals.
They want it back.
All right, and starting up really fast here. Pugsy switching to Nash now. Didn't quite like his Bryn. Switching it up here on Mammoth Fortress. Good luck, everyone.
All right, so this puts Team Blue up 1-0, correct?
I believe so.
You know, we've been watching the Android and Krillin magic for quite a while now, but I don't want to count out Team Blue just yet. Ornaments and Pugsy have looked really strong throughout the night.
Ow. So much damage being thrown out immediately on the Ornaments. He is very low, and the edge guard. Oh, he doesn't get the follow-up down there.
And
That would have been the end. Wow, almost landing the neutral air. That would have been the end again. Ornament somehow staying in this. He is on bot time right now. Oh, the bear almost landing, but not quite. Ornament.
Oh, Pugsy finishing it off the juggle that Krillin started.
Nice play there from Krillin. Does take out Ornaments, making the stock count even again. And Android following up with a really fast slap knockout. Evening up, or no, actually, yeah. Well, now the stocks are even for sure. Krillin getting taken out there.
I just realized now that Pugsy switched over to Nash after not playing him for a very long time.
Yeah.
Really interesting to see. There's that down heavy we all love.
Yeah, the chaotic down heavy. Oh, he gets picked out of it that time, but you know, if you do it enough.
Oh, the nice scoop from Krillin right there, getting the knockout.
Oh, at least it wasn't a suicide. Pugsy hitting himself with an explosive there. Oh, he's kind of watching over the side heavy. His teammate holds it because Pugsy was, in fact, in his target area. Wow, nice knockout there.
Ornament finding the pick. Android now trying to chase him down.
Ornament trying to land these hammer aerials. Not quite able to find one, though. Blue team now down to their last stocks. Watch out for that mine. Does make
Oh, the dive kick friction sliding him right into the mine. Ornament's still alive though, but Krillin's looking for the knockout.
Not quite able to take it. Ornament finds an axe. Nice edge guard so far. Oh, but he doesn't get taken out. Krillin taking that knockout.
Pugsy
taking a knockout on the other side of the map as well.
If he can knock out Bodvar here, he could turn this around. Android going deep.
Pugsy needs to find a knockout here pretty fast if he wants to have a fair chance at this game.
Oh, Pugsy almost had a recovery there. Does manage to reset his jumps, but not his dodge.
Not his dodge. He needs to. Oh my gosh. Pugsy playing with the full extent of his recovery. He needs to land a hit.
There does not giving him any space. He threads the needle. He gets a hammer, but it doesn't matter.
At the end, I love it. Oh man. Whew. Good job, red team. Wow. That was chaotic.
And excellent performance once again from Android and Krillin.
All right.
Yep, guys, that is correct. We are doing best of 3 up until the grand finals, which will be a best of 5. All right, guys. So with that, Krillin and Android will be moving on to the semifinals, and they will be fighting whoever loses the winner's semifinals match, which is coming up right now between Goku and Vegeta versus Stardust and Stevenator. Calling Goku and Vegeta.
Once again.
And Stardust and
They didn't come the last
Stevenator.
time, but let's see if they'll arrive this time. Alright, nope, there we go. We do have our lobby now. Should begin map banning soon, and then we'll hop in.
oh boy. Alright guys, I'm making an executive decision.
Alright.
Grand finals only, best of 5.
Alright, yeah. So that means the next 2 matches will be best of 3s, like normal.
If I had paid more attention to this, I would have done this better.
It's fine, man. Just roll with it.
But I made up these rules last night, you know. Like, it was like 9 o'clock.
And you're super dedicated to them, right?
Oh, yes. You know, I will stand very still in this river and let all the waves crash over me. All right, they are going through picks and bans right now. I'm going to go check the brackets.
All right.
See, this is why we normally have like a logistics guy who does brackets.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We can make Dolce do that.
We can make someone do it, I'm sure.
I just got to pick on Dolce because of all of our 2v2 debacles the other day. So good. It's like one game we played, I was like, huh, you have all your stock still, and it's like 3 minutes in. How'd you do that? I don't know, man. It just happened. It was crazy.
Hey, you're trying to crack into a strategy, and it turns out that there is just cannonballs.
Like,
there is no strategy, it's just cannonballs.
My strategy is cannonballs. Cannonballs, cannonballs, cannonballs.
Slide charge cannonballs, static cannonballs, charged cannonballs.
Alright, well, we're back in it, guys. It is Stevenator and Stardust versus Vegeta and Goku, also known as Exo and Foda, for those of you who are just joining us and weren't there for the original name request. Seems like all of the Boo clan is rolling. I'm pretty sure on the other side of it we've got Kayla and Tybo, but you know, that just might be my guess.
Ooh, first knockout coming out there for Vegeta taking on Stevenator. Nicely done.
Excuse me, Magma Bob and Kayla. Tybo is reportedly dead. Don't know how true that is, but anyway, we're here in the action. It is currently 6-5 with Team Red up a whole stock. Less than a minute in.
Brutal edge guard from Stevenator.
Oh, Stevenator punishing the rescue attempt.
Yeah, Vegeta trying to rescue him. Ends up being in a sticky situation himself, but he makes it back. Oh, Stevenator, that down heavy has been working for him this tournament. Wow.
Remember, guys, whoever wins this match, or this set, rather, is going to be moving on to the grand finals.
Yep.
Whoever loses it is going to be facing off against Krillin and Android down in the losers bracket. Now, Stevenator and Stardust were the guys who sent Krillin and Android down there in the first place, but Goku and Vegeta...
Stevenator down to one stock.
Stardust still on his first, however.
Yeah. See, right now, Stevenator playing aggressive. I think Stardust needs to go in and play the aggressor right now. And Stevenator hold back. Savor this stock for all it's worth.
You know, it's funny because... Oh, Stevenator finding that signature on a Vegeta. Stevenator does have to play cautiously. If he gets knocked out here, he could throw away all of the advantage that Stardust has from still being on his first stock.
Yeah, for sure, because right now Blue Team is definitely in the and completely in the lead with that, but one knockout could change that. Honestly, I don't know who would win in this situation if it were down to 2 players with 1 stock versus 1 player with 3.
Yeah, but Stevenator is remaining aggressive just as he likes to do.
Yeah, I mean, go for it. It's working for you, man. Stardust looking for the recover on Vegeta. Not quite finding it, though. Vegeta needs to play so carefully here. He is down. Pretty damaged. Oh, he finds a side air. Not quite able to take out Stardust, though. He does stay in.
Whoa! Double hits from Goku.
Nice fancy footwork there from Stevenator to make it back up to the platform and make that not a double. Really important. Whew. So close to hitting all of these side airs. Vegeta, oh, he does land the down air, and that will be a knockout.
Stevenator is knocked out, even though he managed to hold on to his life for a very long time.
He did. He made use of it. And Stardust now has 1 player in the red to take out and 1 player in the orange. This is very doable. Although,
you know, one knockout here is going to change things up quite a bit, but I'd honestly say...
It's huge, yeah.
Oh, there's the knockout.
Man. Alright, so now this is really close. Stardust needs to find a knockout here in the next few seconds. Otherwise, things get scary. Also, I don't know how that mine got there, but stay away from that. Nice recovery move. Not quite a knockout, though. He needs to find a knockout.
Oh, but the black hole started. Oh, but it drops.
He broke out of it. So lucky there. That was almost an infinite combo.
That could have been the end of the match, but Stardust once again has an opportunity to bring it back right now.
Nice recovery.
Oh,
follow up. No, he misses the ground pound.
Hits just the edge right there, Stardust. This is not a new matchup for Exo and Foda. They have played against this guy many times. We'll have to see if Stardust is going to be able to do this or not.
Damaged. Here comes the juggle. No, he does make it back. All right. Goku and Vegeta staying just barely out of his range. Oh, wow. Beautiful side air there. Does catch him out. And there goes the double knockout. Stardust clutching it out again. There he goes. Making it work. Close game. Really close game.
And Stevenator and Stardust managing to come out on top. Stardust, I mean, he had 3 stocks up until...
Yeah, that was crazy. And then it looked like
until
Red
what,
Team
like
had it under control.
minute
Yeah,
4 or 5?
It was. He made that first stock last. All right, yeah, I guess we're heading into game 2 here. See if Stardust and Stevenator are able to close out the set in game number 2.
Yeah, Stardust, just like Rashid's saying in chat right now, the Clutch King.
Seriously,
I
he's
mean,
done it multiple times.
He really has. You know, Stevenator, he has such an aggressive style, and he's landing all of these knockouts, and it's
burns bright, and then it's up to Stardust to clean it up.
You know, I wonder if
for him, it's an interesting strategy, or just kink, I guess.
It is definitely interesting, and you know, I wonder if that's like the plan that they went in, where Stevenator's just like, you know what, buddy, like I'm gonna die first.
I'm just gonna do it, and then you can finish up.
You got it. You're the cleanup crew. I mean, it's possible. That's normally what I tell my 2v2 partners, but typically because I'm bad, not because that's part of the strategy.
No, that's fine. As long as you just blanket it under strategy, it's alright.
Yeah, there was a huge jungle from Goku right there. Stardust down to the red already.
Cheetah getting a little confused, ends up dive kicking his own teammate. Wow, nice ground pound there. Stevenator not quite able to dodge that. Let's get taken out. Stardust, nice. Wow, down air.
Double KO from Stardust, getting the scoop and the side air.
Stardust.
Once again, making the advantage happen for Team Blue.
Landing the good damage. Stardust getting so much value out of this first stock.
Yeah, he's just doing an amazing job, playing very patiently. Relying on the big spacing of the hammer side airs there to stay safe while finding the damage.
Brutal knockout there from Goku. Stevenator gets taken out, and at the same time they take a knockout on Stardust.
Suddenly Red Team is ahead. Oh, and the black hole started! Oh, they caught both of them for just a second there!
That was supposed to be so crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, it still was incredibly good for Red Team to get that much damage, but that was almost a double infinite.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the spacing on that is so tight with the axes now. Stardust now again on its own, but I don't know if he's going to be able to clean up
It's
in
a
2
lot
stocks
harder
versus
this
4.
Four
This is the
stocks
same
versus
situation as last time.
I mean, he's going to give it his all for sure. But it seems like we're going to be going to the 3rd match.
You know, maybe it was just a little bit of shift in strategy there from Team Goku and Vegeta rocking down the Dragon Balls, trying to catch them all. You know, maybe they were just like, hey, Stevenator's got to die early.
Oh. Alright, well, Stardust, if he can manage to take out Goku's final stock here, you know, I kind of feel like 1v1s are a little easier to take uphill than 2v2s are. So if he can manage to eliminate that player, would be nice.
This is true, but things do not look good for Stardust. And, you know, maybe this is just, you know, again, it's kind of that strategy. Like, all you really need to do is define an objective. Like, if you're like, you know what, guys, like, we're going to prioritize this one player. You know?
Yeah, I mean, go for him. And if it works out, it works out. Alright, mine gets placed. You know, Stardust is making it work.
Oh, until the suicide bomb from
the suicide
Vegeta.
bomb to seal it out. There we go. Well, yeah, Vegeta, Goku, Team Boo taking their game off of the stack.
We're going to be going to the first round 3, or match 3, of the tournament. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Wouldn't expect any less from our semifinalists. Alright, back in it.
Same team compositions.
Looks like we're going to be headed to King's Pass.
Alright. And we're loading up into it now. Oh, Mammoth Fortress?
I guess it's Mammoth Fortress.
Oh, yeah, no.
Looks
It
like
is not Mammoth Fortress at all.
looks like somebody messed it up.
Wait a second. Both teams neck and neck with 4 stock each.
Oh, the game
Each team
will
in
be
the lead
broken.
for a
No.
section. No, red team. All right. Even game once again. Absolutely crazy double suicides. Vegeta's gonna stay in. Yeah, red team will get the game. No, the fake outs. Stardust doesn't want to give it. Vegeta takes the game. Red team, well played. Best game I've seen so far in the tournament.
30-second blitz.
That was crazy. I haven't seen a game that fast before.
Well, you know, occasionally you have professional players who can't click the right map. So
Yeah,
you know,
occasionally.
occasionally that happens. We're back in it. Let's see if we end up with the right map this time. We should be on Blackguard Keep or King's Pass, something with a K in
One
it.
of those maps.
All right, we're on King's Pass. Stevenator and Stardust up against Vegeta and Goku.
We should be on Titans and
This is
Pillars, other Enigma, one of those. I don't know.
oh man. All right, guys. Whoever wins this is going to be going on to grand finals. Whoever loses will be duking it out in the losers bracket against Krillin and Android.
Vegeta taking a lot of damage early on here. Stardust trying to punish and take it out for an early stock advantage. Not quite able to find the knockout there. And there it goes.
Stardust.
Nice there.
Early knockout onto Vegeta.
A bit of the bait from the ground pound there. It's a nice play.
You know, and I feel like the King's Pass pick was a really smart choice. I want to say, yep, it was a definite choice from JV4. Stardust picking out King's Pass, although as he falls down through the center.
They do have 2 hammer characters, which I feel are really strong in that middle area, so I wonder why exactly they picked King's Pass.
I think part of it is they just know that EXO and FOTA tend to favor the more horizontal maps because of black hole potential.
Right, that makes sense. Oh, the juggle's coming out from Goku. Not quite able to follow up.
Ooh,
with
nice
Full
signature
Wow.
right there from Goku, closing out Stevenator's first stock, and red team is now ahead.
Yeah, slightly for red team right now. Steven Air chucking the mine, does not find a target. Now a bomb does not find a target. Trying to make something happen for free. Goku dodging both of those neutral airs. I think that was actually a lot closer than you may think.
And Stardust right there. Getting knocked out. Red team's got a very significant lead now.
Stardust with significantly less stocks than he normally has at 6 minutes in.
Stevenator actually ahead in life, which is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just changing targets.
Changing it up.
You know, looking for an excuse to say something like overextension again. Oh man, nice slide charge from Stevenator, but it's not enough. Vegeta messes up the ground pound.
Oh, such a scary situation there in the middle of the map. Vegeta! Oh! And he does make it back.
I just keep waiting for somebody to die. Stevenator
There
cleans
we
it
go.
up.
Steven Air tying up the game. Wow, actually really close now. They were behind like a full stock. So well played from them for bringing it back.
They've closed the gap, but Vegeta gets a huge hit on Stevenator. So much pressure. Stevenator
Stevenator
is
makes
still alive.
Wow! I did not expect for him to make it back there. Oh well. I wish. Oh my god. I wish he could have done something more with that stock, but he does get taken out.
Huge turnaround right now from Team Red. It's just Stevenator now. 1 stock to 3.
Stevenator. This is a very hard game to win at this point.
Oh man, so much pressure right now. The double juggle's coming through for
Oh
Team
my
Red. This
God.
is just so deep.
Stevenator finds a way to make it back. I don't want Stevenator making the most out of this. Like,
Oh, what is happening? How is he still alive? Stevenator not going down without a fight.
Three players go off screen off the top, and one returns down to the ground. One is almost dead, and the other floats down afterwards. It's absolutely crazy.
Oh man, crazy game coming out right there. Goku and Vegeta are going to be moving on to the grand finals.
Right?
That is correct. Meanwhile, down in the losers finals, we are going to be seeing Stardust and Stevenator versus Krillin and Android. And we'll see if we're going to get a salty run back for Stardust and Stevenator, or if Krillin
We'll see.
and Android are going to make this a very scary evening with Boo.
Looking forward to this next match. These 2 next matches are going to be amazing.
Well, it's a salty run back either way, man. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Krillin and Android, they got sent down here by Stevenator and Stardust. So, you know, maybe they're a little bit more loose, a little bit more ready to go.
Warmed up.
Stevenator is dropping a Mr.
College around the
Destructoid in
streets.
chat, so... Alright guys, well this match should be underway shortly. Just waiting on a single player.
Alright, looks like we're just waiting on Android.
That is correct.
There we
we
go.
go.
Alright, we have our lobby. And the map banning will begin.
Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. You probably can't hear the music that I have going, can you?
No, I cannot.
Oh, that's so
I can hear
sad.
the music that you are impersonating.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like that. Exactly like
Oh my
that.
gosh, I just spilled water all over myself.
Contain yourself, Kreider. We've talked about this.
Professionalism.
Professionalism. On a Friday. Alright, so this is the losers finals. Everything's gonna be good. Android and Krillin.
Rocking the Surrey Bodvar combination.
Stevenator and Stardust.
And sorry.
Stevenator yet to lock in. We should be getting here underway just as soon as the picks and bans are complete. Let's see who's going to come out on top in the losers finals for the R&R Rampage.
Alright, and with the bands done, it looks like we are going to be starting here pretty soon. Everyone picked up. We do have red team, Stardust, Stevenator on Taros and Bodvar versus blue team, Krillin and Android on Bodvar and Azuri. Going to be fighting it out here on King's Pass.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Alright, and here we go. Krillin immediately going for the dive kick approach. Does not find a target. Just immediately retreat. One weapon for each team at this point. Krillin does snake hit that weapon drop, as well as Stardust finding his own weapon drop. Everyone now fully armed should be in full force.
Team Red, however, taking a lot of damage early on.
Yes.
Android still looking strong with the air game.
Krillin with the thrown weapon aggression coming out. Although Stardust with some nice punishes there.
Oh man,
my
Stardust
gosh.
going deep right there, managing to get the gimp onto
Stardust.
Krillin.
Punishing the deep ground pound from Krillin. That is not somewhere you want to be versus Axis.
Stevenator still alive against Android, dodging every attack. It's a sword v sword battle on the left side. But Stevenator does bite the dust.
Claiming the knockout.
Stardust down the middle. Gets hit by the weapon.
The lobbed hammer does hit.
And the Bodevar signature to close it out. Stevenator now also on the ropes as Android's covering the left side. Krillin comes in for the juggle.
Stevenator looking pretty low on the health.
Man, just the undying amount of pressure.
Stevenator only make it back up to the stage. He decides to go aggressive instead of making it back to the stage, which he does do. Nice recovery there from Stardust.
And Android trying to edge guard. Things are getting difficult. What was that hammer combo?
Hammer combo.
Krillin somehow still alive.
Yeah, still alive and gets a knockout out of that. That's crazy. He does make it back. He's got to dodge all of these hammer recoveries. You can bet Stardust is going to try to use those as much as possible in that middle area. Krillin trying to get the Gimp, maybe. No, Stevenator is too smart for that. Does end up taking the punish for that red team with a double kill. Nicely done by them.
And we are down
tying up the game, yeah.
3-3 in just 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Lots of action coming out here in this one. Everything is tied up all of a sudden after some back and forth. Both teams looking really strong, but you know, I feel like Blue is just a little bit more in the lead right now.
Just a little bit. If they can find a knockout here on Stevenator, that would be huge. And there it is! The sidekick doesn't even finish his full flight. And now it's just Stardust once again, left to clutch. Can he do it?
Well, he has been the cleanup all night, but he gets knocked out almost immediately.
That was actually really funny. Krillin ended up hitting both players, and that put Android in a perfect position to slap. That was awesome.
Man, well, you know, Stardust has been the cleanup crew for his team for most of the night, but this is not in as advantageous position as he has been previously.
It's a hard one. Nice side air. Android, unfortunately, running into that one. Let's get taken out.
Nice little weapon toss from Stardust, putting down 2 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Nice recovery.
Beautiful spacing, but Krillin, how is he still alive? Okay, now he's not, but that was an awesome recovery.
Is Stardust gonna be able to clean up again?
He's getting close, man. He's still slightly behind, but he's making up for it with these huge swings.
And Stardust right now, he wants to go in, but it's so hard to play the air game against Katars.
Yes, especially without a weapon, considering he just threw away his hammer.
Oh, nice catch right there.
Oh, Android went to try to punish and not let Stardust get that weapon. Gets punished himself for doing so.
This doesn't look good, though. Android put down a lot of damage. Stardust could get knocked out at any moment.
Android has to be very careful he does not get juggled with the down airs. Or the neutral airs, for that matter. Putting down the damage, Android needs to find a signature or a side air or something, or a down ground. He does find a side air final hit, not quite a knockout. Oh, he goes for the edge guard and gets punished.
And he does get hit by it. He was anticipating, is it going to be it? Stardust closes it out!
Stardust!
The cleanup crew! The king of clutch.
Wow. There you go. Whew.
That was unreal, man. That was just unreal.
Forecourt, yes, that is why I'm not answering you in Steam chat. Sorry.
Whew. All right, guys. So with that, Team Red remains the lucky colors of the evening.
Seriously.
Stardust and Stevenator taking game number 1 over Krillin and Android. King's Pass working out greatly in their favor. That was some intense cleanup right there from Stardust. Showing the powers of Minotaurs everywhere.
Until, you mean he can gas without falling into hysterical laughter for 10 minutes? I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, you know.
Redless has very contagious laughter.
You know, if that happens.
And it's the amount of red that his face turns, you know. I wanted to, like, twist his arm and make him buy a webcam, but I thought since this was, like, the first time he was on stream, I'd be nice, you know. But in the future, because right now he's over there laughing his ass off, gasping for breath. You can hear him in the background, dying slowly. And, you know, we just don't have that beautiful, you know, Kappa Kreider face to go along with it.
Oh, man.
Maybe next time.
Next time, I'll pick one up, you know.
All right, so we are back at it, guys. Team Red versus Team Blue. Android and Krillin versus Stevenator and Stardust here on Stadium in losers finals of the R&R Rampage.
It is up to Krillin and Android this match to take this game if they do not want to be eliminated. Although Krillin automatically being put in a tough position to make it back to the stage. Oh, Stevenator!
An early knockout.
Wow, that was really early.
You know, and it's been...
Follow up.
We've seen such a convincing performance from Android and Krillin this whole time, but I think we've already forgotten that Stevenator and Stardust were the team that originally sent them down to losers in the first place. And it's just such a tense fight right now.
Yep. Whew, so close to landing that signature there. Not quite finding it though. Android not quite finding the damage.
Krillin just barely recovers. Going for those deep doubles. Stardust finding the side airs as he does.
Edge guard. No! Android, nice recovery there.
Oh, what was that? Neutral!
The neutral hits! He needs to dodge this side. Oh, this down air. Wow, he does.
Oh, man.
Almost getting a knockout there on Stevenator. If he can take this knockout, it would be so huge. But no, Stevenator does make it back. And now it is a reversal for the edge guard situation. No, there we go. Android double kill, or very spaced apart double kill rather.
Well, things are still looking pretty tense for Team Blue right now. Krillin is on his last stock.
Yeah, Team Blue currently behind one stock. Still very much possible, but they have to play some catch up. Stevenator getting knocked around quite a bit. They can maybe land a couple more juggles, maybe a signature on him. This would be huge.
Oh man, I'm just watching all these swords flying around everywhere.
No.
Krillin and Android.
Yeah, Krillin doesn't want to crowd his teammates.
Stevenator goes deep.
Wow! With
some aggressive play from Stevenator right there to get that knockout onto Android.
Wow.
Oh man, how is Stevenator still alive? He's just refusing to die off the top of the stage tonight. Android is going to send him down below. Stevenator still alive.
Oh god!
Oh, and the ground pound! It's suddenly over!
Explosions and then things happen.
Stevenator and Stardust come out on top against Android and Krillin. And they're going to be going back to the grand finals.
Alright, so yeah. Looks like it's going to be Goku, Vegeta versus Stevenator and Stardust for the grand finals. Well played. Good effort from Android and Krillin though. That was crazy.
Oh man, looks like they are going to be getting their run back up against the other half of Boo.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright, well congratulations to Krillin and Android for taking third place here at the R&R Rampage. But we are here, it is the grand finals. This is a best of 5 set between Stevenator and Stardust on Team Red versus Goku and Vegeta, commonly known as Exo and Foda. Until apparently... what I'm curious is the Boo Clan dressing up as the cast of Dragon Ball Z for Halloween? Because if you are, I want the cosplay photos. I want the cosplay photos. Preferably in front of you playing Brawlhalla. Somehow.
In some way, shape, or form, please.
Make that happen.
Post this photo for us, please.
Whew. Oh, man. Just reading chat, designated agent in quotes. I've only played 20 minutes of Brawlhalla in the past week. Steve, 10 minutes before the tournament. Sounds likely.
Proceeds to go to grand finals.
Whew. Alright, well guys, they are going through picks and bans right now, and we are going to be in it in just a minute. Stardust and Stevenator versus Foda and Exo / Goku and Vegeta. Getting
Alright, it looks like we're ready to hop in. Stardust playing on Taros, Stevenator on that boat bar, Goku playing Brin, and Vegeta playing Taros. near mirror matchup here
And back on King's Pass.
for our first game of this best of 5. And here we go. See how the first little damage bouts add up. Stevenator in the yellow along with Vegeta. Stevenator
nice combo right
getting
there.
a lot of damage put onto himself from those axes. Stevenator cannot afford to die this early.
Stevenator already in the red. He's trying to get away. Stardust is trying to make some space for him. Vegeta's chasing him down. Stevenator has a sword now, though. If he can hang on to this life, he can
as long
convert.
as he can hang on to the sword, not get hit by any heavy moves, he can squeeze out some value now. He was getting tossed around pretty brutally, though.
And Stevenator playing a lot of footsies on the right. He gets the knockout!
And gets it! Wow!
Red team on top somehow.
Stevenator making his first stock count. Now, I was worried for him for a second there, but look, he's gotten so much value out of that stock. He does get taken out, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been.
Yeah, well, it is now 5-5. The stocks are evened up. Blue is a little bit behind on health, however, Stardust gets knocked out right there, making it 5-4.
Oh gosh. Blue team getting awesome damage on the red team there.
That positioning right
there.
there.
A dominating streak already for Vegeta. What?
How is that
Down
even
to 3
possible?
stocks. Red team needs to play comeback here.
I think Vegeta, he must have knocked out everybody to get that.
Yes, he has 100% of the knockouts for his team. Oh, that was pretty
Goku
cool.
bouncing around, getting some
Goku
anti-gravity
does stay
training in
up,
right there. Stevenator. Oh, actually hit Stardust. Vegeta's looking for it.
Oh man!
Does find it. They're up
Brutal.
5-2 now.
Oh
Goku
my
and Vegeta
gosh.
coming out strong.
All right, red team. Oh god, disaster! Oh man. Oh, Stevenator with a nice edge guard, but he needs one more hit. He doesn't find it. He opts to. Whoa, no!
Oh,
That's not the recovery move! No!
Stevenator goes down. Stardust is left to clean up, but there's such a deficit right now. They're not giving him any space to breathe.
Disaster, no space at all.
But he does find a knockout.
Does find a knockout. If he can land this knockout right now, no, he can't.
No.
All right, yeah,
No. Oh man, Team Blue coming out in an incredibly convincing performance there in game number 1.
Vegeta got all the kills for Blue team.
Vegeta got every kill. You know, we need to talk, Goku.
Why?
Just because you're the protagonist does not mean that you can let Vegeta take all the murdering blame. All right,
Wow.
you need to do some
Balance it out a little bit.
some inputs there.
Woo.
So
Oh, that was brutal.
let's think about. No one's gonna watch the show if it's like this. Okay,
All right, going on to game number 2.
game number 2.
Let's see if Stardust and Stevenator can take it and even out the game count.
3, 2,
The game count.
All right. Blue team finding a couple neutral combos. Nothing crazy just yet.
Goku
Red
and
team
Steve-
having trouble finding weapons.
Yeah, Vegeta
Only
doing a
find
crazy job of map
explosives.
control right now.
Only explosives.
Oh man,
All right, red team finally getting geared up. It's pretty important in 2v2 to find that weapon so you can start hitting with real damage.
trying to watch everything that's going on. It's just too hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Gotta look at the health damages, which are now almost completely even.
Yes, very much so. Stardust gotta play so careful against this Axe air game. Oh, and he does get punished for the ground pound, and again!
Foda goes deep,
follow-up.
and Stevenator also falling to his doom, putting up Team Blue all ahead by 2 stocks now. That's exactly the way you want to start things off.
Yeah, completely. Like I've said before, it's up to red team here to get these knockouts pretty fast if they want to not give them as much of a lead. They really want to find some heavy hits right now. So much so that Stevenator's going for that side air. He gets
Stevenator
punished.
hit.
He gets punished for overextending there. Let's get taken out.
And it's so much easier to get those knockouts now with all of the changes to dodge and airspeed.
Yes, yeah.
It's just the juggles and the edge guards. The Stevenator finds a hit onto Goku. They're still down though, and Stardust looks like he's about to lose his second life unless he can recover.
Oh my gosh!
The close out from Vegeta. Not leaving any breathing space.
Stevenator and Stardust do need to make up the ground of one stock each if they want this the set. Ooh. Stevenator landing some good damage on Vegeta, but he needs to get more. He needs to get a combo. Or a juggle going. Vegeta just not letting him touch the ground. Oh my gosh, that was a knockout.
Those juggles.
Juggling with the two neutral airs. Nicely done.
Photo's trying to return the favor now with some juggles of his own. Stevenator going deep, but the axe.
He does go for the aggressive play that he has been punished quite a bit this game for doing.
Oh man.
Oh god, you have to watch out for the hammer recovery. Vegeta with the edge guard. There he goes.
Stardust is on his own.
I don't know what happened.
Stardust.
I don't know if that was a controller malfunction or what.
Locking it down. We'll probably hear from Twitch in a moment that Exo's VPN went out or something like that.
But it is just Stardust versus Goku. Oh my gosh.
What if Stardust cleans up?
I know.
You know, Photo's got to be thinking about it.
I don't know what. I don't have it.
Oh man, Photo is not willing to let this go that way at all. But Stardust is somehow finding these down airs. I don't know, man. If Stardust cleans this up somehow.
There he goes.
Oh man.
Alright, Goku's got it. Woo! Yikes. That was almost really bad.
Goku and Vegeta taking game number 2. Making it 2-0.
Alright, looks like Vegeta or Exo fixing up whatever the problem is.
Alright. Those of you who don't know, Exo lives on another planet and has to communicate with multiple alien species.
With Morse code rigged up to a lighthouse.
To connect to the servers. Alright guys, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking a... looks like they are on the go.
Looks like no break.
Looks like there is straight into bands. And we'll be getting back into it in just a minute. Oh, Stevenator actually switching on over to Roland. I like that pick.
Oh, wow, yeah. Look at that. Changing up the strategies for Game 3 here. If Goku and Vegeta are able to close out this game, they will take the set. Oh.
Designated agent. You know, with all these quotes you've got, I'm curious as to why you don't join the Brawlhalla Weekly Update news crew. Those are some killer quotes.
News from the past week. Exo has doubled the amount of VPNs in which he is paying for in an attempt to play on NA without lag.
Alright, well, Team Blue is up 2-0. Which means that this could be the last match if Goku and Vegeta...
Alright, here we go! Potentially the final match of the tournament. Unless Red Team can make a comeback. Let's see how it goes. Starting off here in Thunder Guard. See how the first damage bouts end up landing. Stardust and Stevenator finding weapons extremely fast. Goku and Vegeta do not have weapons. Vegeta finding a hammer. Goku wants that weapon drop so bad, but there's a mine blocking it. And Stevenator does pick it up instead.
Oh, those edge guards with that mine.
Alright, both teams now weaponed up. Good to go.
Stevenator looking pretty comfortable on Roland right now.
Yeah.
He's pressuring Vegeta over on the left side. Nice hits onto Goku.
definitely getting quite the upper hand in this fight versus Vegeta, but Vegeta finding these side airs.
And the continuation right there. The juggle pressure. Once they're up in the air, you want to stick to him. Stevenator does it well. He finds a knockout off of recovery.
First knockout.
Great conversion from Stevenator right there.
Seriously.
He definitely does not want to end this here.
Ooh, and he does get taken out. All right. Yeah, evening up the score. 5 stocks to 5 stocks now. Getting rid of that mine. A quick another knockout there for Red Team. Puts them in the lead by 1 stock. Stardust, if he can make the stock last longer.
Oh, nice side air swipe.
Wow.
Goku on a Stardust. He's now tied up at 2-2.
Very even match right now.
Stevenator and Stardust do need to get a win here if they are going to stay in the tournament.
Wants his weapon so bad, but he can't find one. There he goes. He does find the lance, but he is getting knocked around by the the axe.
Oh, all those hits.
He's getting smacked around quite a bit, but he doesn't land a fully charged recovery. Wow. Somehow spacing that against Vegeta. I don't understand how he didn't get hit there, but kudos to him. And Stardust, meanwhile, cleaning up Goku in the bottom of the map. 4 stocks to 2 stocks.
Oh man, Stevenator barely alive with Roland, but Goku cleans him up.
Wow.
Still 3-3 somehow. Team Red, Team Blue, so close. Stevenator and Stardust need to turn this around and create a lead, and Stardust finds it.
Oh my gosh. That was insane. Oh my gosh, so hype.
The hits and the ground pounds. Super good right now. Team Red got an advantage off of that, but can they turn it into something?
Stevenator trying desperately to get this knockout on Vegeta. If he can get this knockout, it would be very hard for Blue Team to come back.
Stardust still in cleanup position, whole stock up. Vegeta does manage to recover. Things are not looking good for Team Blue. The explosion happens.
It's just Goku now. Red Team is looking pretty strong right now. Let's see if Goku is able to clutch this match, though. He will win the set for his team. We're going into the edge guard now. Craziness happening with the axe there. Hits both players. Stardust is showing off a little bit. I don't know if I would be as confident as him to show off in this part. Oh god, Stevenator! Oh! Oh god. And it looks like we're going to a game 4.
We are going to the first game 4 here at the Grand Finals, the best of 5 set to decide who is the winner of the 2v2 Rampage. Stardust and Stevenator managing to get game number 3.
Yeah, there you go. That's how the comeback begins. Let's see if they can follow it up with another win.
Exo saying the Valkyrie horn hid the bomb. Oh no. Sounds like sounds like a parsing, stacking, arranging, portioning issue. I like that feature. That's a feature, right?
Yeah, that's a feature for sure.
It's definitely a feature.
It's just they order them, they spawn in.
Yeah, you know, it's just... See, you have an actual answer. I appreciate that. I like that. The intelligence level on this stream just quadrupled.
Ooh.
Alright, so here we are, guys. It's game 4, Mammoth Fortress, Stevenator and Stardust on Team Red versus Vegeta and Goku, also commonly referred to as Exo and Foda, over on Team Blue.
Alright, ooh. Goku thinking about picking up that bomb. Decides not to, though.
Even damage so far. Stevenator without a weapon, though. He needs to find one. He's been able to put down some decent unarmed damage, but...
Man.
What just happened?
Oh my gosh! Red Team.
That positioning.
That was crazy.
All of a sudden.
Huge lead starting into this match.
I'm gonna have to review the tape on that.
That was insane.
I was watching Stevenator. I'm like, Stevenator's gonna pick up a weapon, and then all of a sudden, Blue Team's dead. And I'm just like,
yeah, like, hold on. Let's maybe take a look at how much damage each player has taken, and they're down to 2 stocks.
Man,
Oh, man.
6-4 right now. Team Blue has a lot to make up for. If they are gonna
Trying to
win this
punish
match.
the long recover, not quite able to though. Does go and predicts, falsely reads the dive kick, does not land the grab like he wanted.
Oh man, And Goku right now pushing the pressure onto Stardust, trying to get the knockout. Being so respectful of the Stardust hammer play.
Yeah, Stardust makes it back though. He won't die. I don't understand. Oh my gosh, he's still alive. What?
Oh, the Terra's terror continues.
Traveler, Stardust going from map side to map side constantly.
Oh, but the double hit from Goku right there, and the cleanup from Vegeta.
They ended up stock-wise.
Don't put this past Team Blue yet. Just because they had an early disadvantage doesn't mean they can't close that gap down.
For sure. Now, if Red Team is able to capitalize with an early knockout here, they would have their lead back. This is the moment where Blue Team can definitely make a huge comeback. If they are able to stay in it and claim a knockout maybe first. Oh, gotta watch out for that mine. Stardust doesn't quite want to jump over the mine, doesn't feel so confident. Would rather stay in his corner and let
Stevenator just couldn't get away. Goku stuck to him the entire time, but Stardust is looking for revenge. Team Blue is ahead right now. Oh, it forces him off the map.
The zone denial from the mine.
These edge guards are getting creative.
No, very much. Stevenator looking for the down air, doesn't find it. Stardust trying to finish off Vegeta. If they can take them both down to one stock, that would be such a nice advantage. Whoa! And gets hit into another attack, which ends up saving him. Vegeta's still alive.
Oh, he's already put down the damage to make it worth it.
And at this point, I think Red Team's realizing instead...
Man, nice combos from Stevenator. Oh, Photo's in big trouble right now. Oh, he somehow manages to get back just in time. Things are not looking good for Team Blue. Cleanup crew over on Stardust. He's got 2 stocks. Stevenator's got 1. Team Blue is down to 1 apiece.
He's very close at this point. Goku needs to stay alive at this point.
Oh, Stevenator comes in with a side air.
Beautiful ground pound coming out from Terrace. Oh, and another one. Oh my gosh.
Stardust down to 1. Is he going to be able to clutch this again and take it to a game 5?
Find a knockout on Goku here if he wants to take this game and prevent his team from being knocked out of the tournament.
I don't know. This is Black Hole City right now. Oh, and they started. Oh, but just
no
not
balls.
enough.
Side air for the knockout. No. Not quite the knockout. It's a ground.
Stardust with the patience.
Stardust needs one more stock. It's now 1v1 between Vegeta and Stardust. And it's slightly favoring Stardust in the damage front. This is a Terros versus Terros 1v1 match here. And we're calming down just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Side air is coming out from Vegeta. The edge guard. No, he opts for going for the safe play to continue their fight on the platform. Gets another neutral hit. He goes for the edge guard. Can Stardust make it back? No, he doesn't.
Closes it.
And there it goes. That's the end of the tournament, guys.
In the end, Team Boo takes it.
Gosh, that was an awesome final match.
Vegeta pulling out the win against Stardust despite all of the effort coming through from Team Red. Just some incredible play from everybody.
Yeah, seriously. Red Team looked like they had that game early on, but Blue Team making the comeback to secure out the set.
It's intense play from everybody
tonight.
Congratulations to the winner of the R&R Rampage, which is Team Vegeta and Goku, commonly known as Exo and Foda. And congratulations to Stardust and Stevenator for taking 2nd, and of course, Krillin and Android for taking 3rd. Man. So now what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Alright, well, thanks everybody for coming out. It is Friday. Normally I stream like all night on Fridays normally. But I don't know. After all this Brawlhalla hype, I might just need to
You're feeling the sleep?
I might need to go lay down for a minute. I need to be like
recover.
That
was
give me
awesome games, everyone. Well played, seriously. There was not one sour game in that set.
That was pretty epic. It was pretty epic. Alright guys, well here's what I am going to decide right now anyway. As we normally do on this stream, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to leave the lobby up, so if you guys want to use the lobby and keep the Brawlhalla action going, you can definitely do that. But for now, thanks everybody for coming out to this, like, you know, kind of impromptu 2v2 tournament. I really appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me by showing up for these things that I announced like the day before. So much appreciated. And thank you very much, Redalus, for coming and hanging out and co-casting.
Yeah, totally, man.
It was totally awesome. It was good stuff.
Really fun.
All right. Well, I'm going to get you off of Skype so you don't accidentally keep talking through my computer for forever.
Sure. See you guys. It's a pleasure. Yeah, bye.
Peace. If I can turn off Skype. Hello, Skype. Oh, my computer's doing that thing again. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. Feel free to use the lobby when I get back. We are going to be deciding what we end up doing for the rest of tonight's stream evening. Could be some more Brawlhalla. Could be, you know, some other stuff, depending on what people want to see. And, yeah, I will return, and there will be some more gaming in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, guys. You will get drunk and leak, Raiden. Is that what I'm gonna do? I'm going to drink and leak all of the things. All of the things. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure all my stuff is turned off. My computer is really freaking out. I think my Windows taskbar died because it doesn't want to go away. Alright, I will be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Gonna be restarting the client. Gonna be changing our stream title to, let's see, business as usual. And I'm gonna restart the stream. So I'll be right back.